Wait, what do you mean? Yeah. What part of it is too dank for you? Because it's probably dank to me as well. But I don't see it. It doesn't look weird for me. It looks like nothing. I don't know. Uh, what are you looking at? Moderation. He sent me a band request? Oh yeah. He sent me one in the morning as well. So all the people, I don't know for who, it's for his own channel. So the people that are banned for him, you can see who he's banned. I think. And they can see the people you banned in your channels. That's basically how it works. Yeah, I mean, if you know who you banned in like TFs, it does make a difference. I'm in TF. Sharing it with you is kind of useless, mainly because you don't stream that much. But it's all good. I think the weird part about the shared ban list is that there's only 30 slots. I'm like, bro, why don't you want to like let more people share it? You just like have a larger network of people banned. Address TF, so our accept anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I saw TF send in the morning. I'm like, alright, well, I guess it's time I start sending my stuff to people as well. So around a bunch of people, I have a few open spots, but yeah. Can be easily abused. How is it going to be easily abused? Like, in which way would you be able to abuse a ban list? I can't wrap my head around it. I assume... I don't know. There's probably a good reason for it, but I'm not sure myself. Anyway, this is what's playing on screen right now. Oh, also, Tuala made this for me. At least I commissioned Tuala to make like a set emote. So now we have this. It's not an emote. It's just like a PNG thing that I'll just keep on screen. If someone mod uses and then shares the ban on different channels. That does make sense. That does make sense. That's a little stupid. But you have to accept the ban list from like the other person in the first place for it to like even work, right? So congratulations, thanks so much for stopping by, Kenzie. Have fun at work. Wait, it is Sunday, right? Oh wait, do you still work on Sundays? I'm not sure. No, it's Sunday for it's Sunday for you as well. It's like Sunday night for me. I'm just stupid. But yeah, anyway, I've been listening to like a lot of Risk Rain music as well. I played the game for the first time in the morning. I think a 30 people of moderation is good. It's good enough. I think 30 is fine as well. I think it's a small number as well because I mean 50 would have been decent. 100 would have been fine as well. Obviously our number too large would have been an issue, so 100 I guess is too big. But if you're going to 30, might as well go to 50, right? I don't know. But I played Risk Rain in the morning for the first time today. So I'm like a supporter of what do you say, Kisari's Ko-Fi, right? So we had like a watch long on us today. And then we start playing Risk Rain after that. It'll be fun. Oh, Pixie, welcome to stream as well. But Risk Rain is a pretty good game. I may stream it sometime, but I don't want to play the game alone. Like, I'll probably play with someone else if I can. I'll ask Meta or someone, because I know Meta plays Risk Rain. So I'll ask him when he drops by, if he ever does drop by. I haven't spoken to him in like a hot minute. But yeah, in the time I was away from Twitch as well, there were very few people who actually kept in touch with me, or like rather more than keeping in touch with me, like they actually checked up on me and stuff. Yeah, Risk Rain. I have Risk Rain because I stole it from my friend's library. So technically I don't have it. I'm yoinking it off my friend, but if my friend plays it, I can't play it myself. That's my only issue. I'm molding in Valorant. I wonder whose fault that is. Yeah, have fun, enjoy. But yeah, I do want to get Risk Rain for myself so I can play with people instead of worrying about when this other friend of mine is going to like take game away. Good, but the co-op experience is miserable. Not really. I had fun. Playing today. I played with Lumi, Eggy, and Kisari in the morning. It was hella fun. Okay, I had Risk Rain. Heard really good stuff from him. I think everyone I've heard talk about Risk Rain has said that it's a really good game. I wasn't into it because I was like, oh, it's like an FPS game. It's like, no, it's roguelike. I'm like, but you shoot stuff. I was like, yeah. And then I saw the character that Kisari plays, and I used it myself. And that character basically doesn't even need aiming. You just pretend like you're aiming, and you just lock onto the enemy, and like it auto fires there. It's kind of funny. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun playing in the morning. I did like a whole run today for about an hour, and we just had there. It was about the night. Welcome to stream as well. But Risk Rain was like a really good game. I generally enjoyed playing it. So I think I spent the first few hours in the morning watching Shang-Chi over in the Ko-Fi channel with these guys. And then we started playing Risk Rain for like a good 2.5 hours. Can I say a dark humor joke? Go ahead. But it depends on how dark it gets. Right. But yeah. I played the Mercenary. I can one-shot everything after like 3 stages, bro. So I played as, I think, Commando, but Commando is kind of dumb. What do you call a swimming terrorist? Now, wonder which language are we going to get a pun in. Or a swimming terrorist? I don't know. Everyone in chat knows. Otherwise, go on. Go on, Arson. I'm actually intrigued, Cedia. A bath bomb. That's not that dark, but that was pretty good. I didn't even think of that. I straight up thought it was going to be a pun from a different language. Sam, this is better than your joke. How, Sam? How, as my mod, did you have like a pure sense of humor? But yeah. Good one, too. That was a pretty good one. I thought it'll actually be dark, but that was funny. Alright. I have a few videos lined up. We could watch them. Aside from just talking about stuff. Alright. I ended up finishing watching all of The Boys, by the way. So, within the span of a week, I watched all the episodes from season 1 to 3. You want to hear a bad joke? Sam, I already have you in my chat. But go ahead, I guess. All 3 seasons? Yeah, I watched all 3 seasons. I watched all the episodes. How I enjoyed it way too much. What do you call a bunch of white people sitting on a bench? Go on. Up so welcome to stream as well. I don't know, Arson. Go ahead. I'm a little more intrigued now. What's up, Techno as well? Welcome to stream. The NBA. Why is it the NBA? What is the reasoning for this? Doesn't the NBA have like mixed races? I'm very confused. Thanks for people leave. Oh, well, rip Sam. Enjoy. We can't use the word Sam, but all good. Right. Wait. Why is it NBA? Is there a good reason for that? What do you watch? The Boys. There's a show called The Boys. I watched all of it in the span of the last week. It's a really good show. Like I was, so the plan was for me to have a watch along for the show like in the middle of the week last week, but people weren't able to drop by because it was like 1 a weekday, and 2, I don't know, there weren't that many people interested in watching it. So I was like, you know what, I'll watch it myself. And then I started watching on my own, and by the time we got to the end, I already kind of sort of like entirely watched season 1, and then I started season 2 because I just wanted to continue watching. I didn't want to wait for the weekend or anything. So there's that. Oh, bad job, Call Shimo. Just dropped in to say hi. Oh, have fun, Techno. Enjoy. What do you call a flat-chested emo? A dude. I'm not sure. I watched season 3, Boys. It's on a waiting list for me. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. That's all good. A chopping board? Ah, that's a little overused. That's all good. That's a little overused, but interesting. Yeah, we all love the Patan memes. But if it's good one, what? Where is good one? Did someone rename it? Oh, dude, it's good. Oh no, good one is a laughing one, right? I don't know where that one went. I got confused. Where is good one? Someone removed it for something, or someone probably renamed it to something. I know Gutem become Gugem. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to good one. I added it back. What did you remove? I don't know what you removed. Right. A school computer is black. I'm not sure. Go on. Does Flick slot? Oh. What the fuck? There's a free slot all of a sudden. That's interesting. Cause they... Okay. Interesting. No, I don't think Jay did anything, Sam. Jelly hasn't been on Twitch for over a week now. Because they all went to like TwitchCon and stuff, right? They all went to TwitchCon and stuff. Like, all these guys met up, right? And they went to TwitchCon Amsterdam last week. So I want to go to TwitchCon as well to meet these guys, but I wasn't able to. Maybe next year when I'm actually earning and stuff, since I am yet to graduate. But until then, we can just hope, I guess. Right. So, it wasn't any of these guys because these guys weren't really on Twitch at all. Like, I saw them randomly here and there, but they never really were on Twitch because they had people around them. Meet me, people shy. I mean, if I ever do come to Canada, yeah, I have no issue. I made an Impact CB build. Go on, Sam. Go on. Enjoy playing with it. Dude, I don't know if I want to play CB. I still think I'm ass, and they made a CB way too complicated. So I'm not sure. What do you call a pregnant slave? I don't want to answer that. I don't want the answer to that either, because I don't think you can really sit with that sentence on Twitch. It's a KO monster. What do you mean? There's gonna be a full-time streamer after a year? No, that's not happening. That is not happening. I don't plan on becoming a full-time streamer. I don't plan on becoming a full-time streamer because it's not viable. Graduating a full-time shut-in? I wish, dude. I wish. Yeah, unfortunately, I do want to like move out and all that. I don't really want to sit at home with my parents and all that. Oh, Arson, thanks for the follow as well, dude. But certain words are kind of monk at TOS on Twitch, so I want to avoid using them. Outside of that, I have no issue with dark humor or anything, because you'll randomly hear us making shit light on the stream as well from time to time. Right, but there are some words that I don't really want in chat. I think I made my mark. I'm out of here. Well, dude, I really appreciate the follow, dude. Much love, much love. I'll catch you around. Feel free to stop by whenever you want to like drop some more bombs on us. That's all good. It's all good. Please be careful those kinds of words. Yeah. But yeah, Arson, this applies to like most channels across Twitch, by the way, not just mine, right? But yeah, take care, dude. Thanks so much for stopping by. That was KitKat. Welcome to stream as well. Right. What's up, Let's welcome to stream as well. I assume you're going to get some rest since it's very late for you. So yeah. What is it talking about? Right. The boys, right? You're supposed to have a watchdog for season 1. That plan fell out, and I ended up watching the show by myself. Eventually, I ended up watching the entire show by myself. I finished today in the evening, right before my shower, about like 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago, I finished all of it. I did like the ending of season 2 better than the ending for season 3. But the fact that there is continuity is like a whole different ballpark, I guess. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know when season 4 is coming out. I think it's either next year or the year after that. But I remember reading somewhere that they have kind of sort of half confirmed it existing or it being in the works. So looking forward to season 4. I am fairly certain season 4 is going to be end of it. So there's 8 episodes per season, right? And each episode is like an hour long. It's not like a 40-minute episode. It's like an hour-long episode each. And like all of them are like fun to watch. They all had like a lot of stuff going on in each episode. There weren't really that many dull points. Almost everything led up to like a certain goal at the very end of it. There was random bits which made no sense, but there was just like when they're trying to introduce like a new concept or something into the series. I thought it was fun. I like superhero types of stories that aren't generic, and this one was definitely not generic, so I enjoyed it. It also kind of sort of gave me an idea for my story, but at the same time I remembered that I didn't want my story to like have superpowers and stuff in it. I wanted to be as based in realism as possible, which these guys did by making superpowers like a product type of thing, more than like a god-given power. So that was then. Yeah, I'm not going to like go into spoilers aside from like that, I guess, but like it doesn't make like that big of an impact on the show because you guys would probably kind of sort of understand it already from the get-go, right? So vaguely interesting, but I enjoyed watching the show nonetheless. I've been saying this for months, I think. There's not a lot of movies or shows I enjoy watching because there's not a lot of good TV shows or like movies in general. Go watch some anime, have fun, Sumu, have fun. But yeah, I may continue writing again. Like I wrote the other day, and I'm halfway done with my 4th chapter. Unfortunately, I've only like published the 1st chapter of the book. I have 2 more saved that I haven't like posted, and I have this one now that I'm still writing. So I am waiting for it. I also know it's not like a story meant for everyone, but I did enjoy writing it myself, and I think the story is kind of interesting. I know Nya was there when I actually had the story once on stream before. I may do it on stream some other time, but yeah, that's the plan for now. Anyway, let's watch some videos. But also, once again, good shit. Well, thanks for the drawing again. I think this PNG looks pretty good. I like the dopey look on the character, on the face. And like it's like a very bored expression. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna leave it here. It's just gonna be on my streams from now. So I'm gonna leave it on there. Anyway, this came out today, or like rather, it came out yesterday. Fortnite Daycare 2. Donkey had this video. Dude, Maxo released part 2. Maxo released part 2 for Elden Ring. Alright, we're gonna watch this after like our initial few videos. Right, as usual, if we get bored, I click off the video. But yeah, there's a massive problem with my CV build. Yeah, your skill issue. The talisman. Oh. Sam, don't use hacks anyway. Don't worry about him.
What? How many for Dragon Ball? Vote 7!
Vote for 11?
Vote 7!
Oh no, he's charging up. He's going Super Saiyan.
Nice. Nice.
Dragon Ball.
Shit, I'm an imposter.
Give me that.
Nice.
Give me that. Give me that one.
He needs attack 3, weakness 2 with 3-1-1. I don't think that's possible. That is not possible.
The fucking toothbrush.
Alright, Sam.
I'm Indiana Jones. I'm in the Jurassic Park ball. I have to find
I hate this video already, dude. It's donkey.
You're saying real stuff.
You just got told to shut up.
It's possible. No, it's not. It's not possible.
I'm 8.
I really don't
My
care.
birthday was on April 1st.
No one asked.
Bro, the
No
fucking
one asked.
TikTok
In the
dances.
bathroom, in the back.
But Fluffy.
It wasn't the game leader. Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
He really wasn't.
Thank you. He does this in the movie.
No, he doesn't.
Shit, why is there a bunch of 10-year-olds?
I ain't 10, I'm 13!
Dude, I'd much rather a 2-2-1 slot talisman than a 3-1-1 though, Sam. I'll be honest.
What the fuck?
Because the 1 slot decorations are ass.
What the? Where did that come from?
Don't worry about it. That shark is long. Oh no, there he is actually.
What the fuck?
Amigio, don't look behind you!
Don't worry. I'll give us a boost. The boost backfired.
The boost backfired.
Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
No, it's not Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader.
Darth Maul.
No,
Darth Vader.
it's
Dude,
not
I know for a
Darth
fact.
Mandalorian.
I know for a
First,
fact
it's not pronounced Mandamorian. It's Mandalorian.
that Dankback is
Second,
probably somewhere in this
it's
video.
Boba Fett.
Not sure where.
Pronounce it. Who is
It's
it?
pronounced the Mandalorian.
No, it's a Mandalorian.
No, it isn't.
It's a
Bro, he's
Mandalorian.
clearly just trying to fuck with you.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
We gotta go in the circle, go in the circle.
Kids, dude. Jesus Christ.
Eliminate number 8 because he was in my party and like he is in my party and he was in game channel. I'm at party channel with me and he said he's imposter. So literally vote him out, bro.
My friend is so stupid. I'm never ever playing with you again.
Unlucky.
Aw, now you made me get 3
We had the Bo PNG. It's so cute. It's Tuala. Tuala made it.
Yeah, now
I
we gotta get
commissioned her.
Look at this dumbass Dark Vader.
Good utility of money, I guess.
Look at this. You can't, if you stay outside of their range, they can't even attack you.
Never mind.
I'm Mr. Birch. I'm from Michigan.
Alright. He's from Michigan.
Oh, fucking your point. Two can play this game, Dark.
Bro, why is there
Why did I
fucking
play
Darth
this?
Vader in the
Combat,
game?
I should have never pulled them in.
I'm playing Fortnite on my grandson's computer.
Which movie does he do that in? What is that move? He doesn't have that move.
Okay. That is
You're out of there, Darth Vader.
interesting.
Now, it's
Dude,
killing
what the
Darth
fuck
Vader
is
so
happening in
he uses a
Fortnite?
lightsaber for the rest of
Do
the
I have to play this game
night.
to understand what is happening? Oh, wonderful. There's a lot of people in the game. Dude, why is there, like, I don't get it.
No, skipped. Okay.
Like, what?
Please stop that. Stop
There's
farting.
straight up Darth Vader in there.
Can you please stop? Hello.
Fucking kids, dude.
Goodbye. This gun doesn't always connect. Okay? But when it
I
does,
played with Danny, it's pretty fun. But no builds though. I'm probably going to play no builds as well. I don't want to play with building and shit.
What just happened?
latch activate. Hello. Hey, what's the matter with you? Hey, you're breaking my balls. Hey. Whee! Oh! I have a foolproof method of discovering who the imposter is. Number 3. This is a question you should know. How many trans fats are in a hot dog?
I'm thinking a million calories.
Correct. Okay, now I'm gonna try and communicate with the monkey. Number 9.
What's up?
Nice.
I see you. Ooh, at last,
Nice.
a true competitor. It's been a long search trying
Nice.
to find another player at my skill.
A good shit. Good shit right there. Alright, GL Bill, I'll be right back. Have fun, Sam. Enjoy. I haven't touched Monster Hunter in a while again. Like the last time I played it was on stream.
I know how to hack to be an imposter. Same. I know.
I kind of want to
way
play
to get 100% imposter.
with like someone
How do you do
new.
the hack?
I'm not telling you guys. It's very secret.
Listen,
To be
I'm just
fair.
playing this Fortnite. Oh my god.
Monster Hunter, I mean. So like, I know there's a bunch of people in Kisari's community
Damn me again.
that I could 100% play with.
I can live.
I know Kisari has the game. I will get her to play it sometime if I pester her enough. I'm sure at some point if I cope hard enough it'll work out.
Now,
I know
how
Athena
come
won't.
realizes
So I'm
if
gonna
you
worry
share
about it. How enjoy does less damage and HR build. How does a master rank weapon do lesser damage than a high rank build? I don't get it. World or Rise? Rise.
No, you
World I don't mind, man. World I can just jump in and like just vibe doing absolutely nothing.
It's not worth it, kid.
Rise I don't think I'm at like the same level. I can vibe in Rise, but I feel like
Sourest candy in the world. There's
World
no
was
way
so much
he's an
easier.
imposter.
Yeah, don't vote me out because I'm eating it right now.
He like it, dog. He likes it.
I don't like it. I knew you sus.
Then why didn't you call us out if you knew we were sus?
Where's Kasari? Not here.
I don't know.
Come at some
Yes,
point, don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna come clean. It's me, number 5. I'm the imposter.
No, it wasn't. That's me.
Okay, vote 5.
You're talking.
Bye.
Bye bye. It's me, number 5. I'm the imposter.
Yeah, 'cause he's
It's actually
Nice.
me. It's actually
Nice.
I had a great run. But
Actually debating him.
I'm the imposter. I had
Wonderful.
Okay, how old am I? How old am I?
7.
That is so not true. I am 9. Actually 8. Almost 9.
Okay, this kid, dude. The kid is straight up self-reported. Wonderful. Daily Dose of the Internet. This came out 2 days ago. I don't know why there's no newer video of it.
Hello everyone,
Considering
this
it's
is
Daily
your
Dose.
Daily Dose of Internet. A 25-year-old pizza man was out making a delivery when he saw a house that was on fire. He ran inside and was able to save 5 children that were trapped in the house.
Are you Zavion? Let's everybody.
Please tell me that baby's okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, she's okay.
100%? Yep, you're okay. You did good, dude. Okay.
Wonderful. Good shit. Feel strong, man. Feel strong, man moment.
This person broke their ankle and needs to be careful when going down the stairs, so now her dog does the same thing.
Nice. Oh, this is like an old meme.
This is what happens to an ant's body when they drink green nectar.
Oh, I'm in. What about black ant?
This dog
Jesus
is totally
Christ,
fine
alright.
and was waking up from surgery when he started dropping a pretty sick beat. For some reason, a bat latched onto the collar of this cat.
How?
I think I found the perfect device for people who want to game and snack at the same time.
Oh, this is just dumb, dude. This is just stupid. You're still going to get dust everywhere.
This guy was
You're
trying
still
his
going to get
best
the chip
not
dust
scratch his
everywhere.
car.
That is straight up the dumbest invention. Wonderful. It's Bernie Sanders.
I found this really cool video of a Malaysian horned frog. I
It's a
recently found
Pokemon.
out about the pink dolphins that live in the Amazon, and they're pretty creepy. These dolphins are actually gray, but they get into fights so often with other dolphins that their skin scars into a pink color.
Am I surprised? Not at all. That's the color of blood, and it stained their skin. Oh, feels bad, man. Oh, ooh, feels.
That is the end of this
Feels
video.
bad, man.
I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll
But
see you
it's
guys
given
again
up.
very soon.
Oh
Later.
man, it's too relatable. That's way too relatable. XQC reacted to a video about the disturbing history of Google. So we react to him reacting, which is basically just us directly reacting to the video itself, because XQC doesn't react that much.
Internet monopolies, overseeing more than 90% of all search traffic worldwide.
No, I'm just
However,
kidding.
government
Oh, that is just
His facial reactions are good.
Google, originally a
I did you just
secret
SAD rotation? Someone taught me it's really easy.
make
I know the
sure that
rotation.
biggest
I don't want to deal with it.
monopolies, overseeing
I'll
more
worry
than
about it
90%
later.
of all search traffic worldwide. However, government interest in Google has never left, because Google is now the industry leader in AI advancement, where they regularly collaborate with intelligence agencies to develop systems for mass surveillance and censorship, which is why Google maintains relationships with some of the most brutal authoritarian regimes in the modern era. We're talking about regimes like China and North Korea, and right now, Google is creating something you couldn't believe. Not only are they creating DeepMind AI, which is AI that understands and interprets every single bit of data on the internet, but it's also now been leaked that Google's Lambda AI is reportedly sentient. Google is quite literally birthing a new stage in our evolution. And seeing as Google is censoring content on both Google and YouTube, as well as having secret meetings with North Korea, hiding their Chinese government projects, and using all their power to threaten Western governments not to break up the company, and it looks like things could get very strange very soon. So how did Google go from being a government's research project to this empire we know today?
Yeah, we're living in that
in 1996.
side of the universe, so yeah, get used to it.
Before Google became the multinational tech conglomerate it is today, the organization started as a simple search engine. The search algorithm was originally a research project titled Backrub. Their project was developed by business partners Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who met each other during their PhD program at Stanford
Called
in
Backrub.
1996, where
Oh,
they were working
that's
on
new. I didn't know this.
Source Tate's Barber.
the Stanford Digital Library project, which was to develop technologies for a single
Alright,
integrated
dude.
and universal
Dude, they had
digital library. At the
They
time,
had
were
a whole
also-
ass fucking argument. Oh, we can't see it behind this. But these guys straight up had a whole ass argument with fucking Andrew Tate. I didn't even know who Andrew Tate was until like I saw the video title. I was like, wait, I know this dude. This is the dude they're making fun of because he's fucking cringe. But somehow he's a millionaire. And they just like talked to him for like a solid couple of hours. I'm like, this is actual brain rot content. I'll have to sit and watch this once I'm done with the boys. And now that I'm done with the boys, I can actually sit and watch this shit. It's the same as when Asvin spoke to Greek. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this is during my break, right? During my break, I'm just vibing. I have nothing to do. I didn't want to be on Twitch because I didn't want to interact with people on there. So, Instead, I just like looked at streams on like YouTube, right? And like one of the things that popped up was Asmongold arguing with Greek, who Greek God X. He's a little interesting character to say the least. All right, it was way too funny. It was the dumbest arguments I've seen my entire life, but it was so funny. It was so good. I just like laughed for the entirety of that 1 hour where Greek just kept monologuing to himself, and Asmon just like kept trying to make sense.
MDDS was an
It is the funniest thing because Asmon was like, "Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I can see why you think that way." I was like, "Dude, Asmon, this is why I think you're so smart." And like, he just follows up with more dumb shit. It's so funny.
That would utilize and finance tech startups such as Google. This was to gather and harvest all kinds of available information on the internet for analysis both by private and federal sectors. The stated goal of MDDS was to identify what intelligence research teams called, quote, birds of a feather, similar to how birds fly in coordinated shapes and are able to make sharp turns in unison. It was predicted that like-minded internet users would move together in the same way online. This was in a period when the internet was growing rapidly back in 1995, growing by 2,300%. And so intelligence communities wanted a piece of this, working together to gather and identify digital fingerprints. They did this in such a way that every individual using the web could be tracked and sorted algorithmically, something that Google would later be contracted to specialize in. Now, digital fingerprinting is essentially what it sounds like, a data gathering technique used by law enforcement and third parties to identify internet users based on their online activity. Once any kind of digital fingerprint is established, it is permanently stored in a database and the digital trail can be followed everywhere. By funding and working with these
I mean, this is like news that we already know.
The internet, obviously using the excuse of counter-terrorism to justify this massive increase in power. And what's interesting is that Google was one of the first candidates and the crown prince of the MDDS program, with their primary objective from the multi-million-dollar grant being, quote, optimization of the complex queries that are described using the birds of a feather approach. This search algorithm functionality that can find specific results from an almost endless stream of information has always been the core of Google.
Because that's not the only use or the only recourse or the only narrative drawn from that. There's like a bunch of other shit.
What?
Like I always say, it's like the pie chart of like what it's used for. It's like a big amount of things, and he gets a small thing, says it's this.
What is he saying?
Because of that.
Even before the company actually launched, which brings us to 1998, when Google
was trying to talk
was
about
founded
the
by
search
Sergey
algorithm
and
thing.
Larry on September.
Yeah, I don't think everyone in chat
He
understood either.
established operations in Suzanne Wojcicki's garage, who is now funny enough the CEO of YouTube. By the end of their first year, Google already had about 60 million internet pages indexed in their servers. The company then began expanding rapidly upon its inception, outpacing other search engine competitors at the time like Hotbot and Excite.com. Google's technology was also far more advanced compared to the typical portal sites such as Yahoo, MSN, and AOL. In fact, Google was one of the main reasons that Yahoo's business model eventually failed. This was because Google's search engine was starting to bite into their primary customer.
If Yahoo was the only option that I would have used, I would straight up just not use Yahoo because it is so bad. The UI is so bad. Everything that Yahoo did, it was just so bad. It was like so terrible, but people still kept using it, which is again
Something that sent
interesting.
alarms throughout Yahoo. This came after refusing to purchase Google outright for only $1 million. After realizing what a mistake this was, Yahoo continued to try and buy Google, but every time this was failing. So instead they decided to cut a deal with Google, where they would integrate Google's search engine into their website through a licensing deal. And while this agreement worked initially, it later ended up becoming an even bigger mistake for Yahoo. The combination of the two websites was essentially just free publicity for Google, since it had a much more user-friendly interface and cost-efficient advertising compared to Yahoo. It was these key reasons that Google succeeded all its counterparts. Google's simple design and better advertising system was untouchable, along with its advanced tracking software. You see, instead of video or banner ads like every other site, the company sold text-based advertisements associated with the keywords entered by users, allowing for tracked advertisements, as well as a much better experience for its users, whilst also allowing for faster loading times, in addition to having a more uncluttered look. Compared to Yahoo and other search...
I think the problem with this, the only problem that I currently have with this, is that it's hard to distinguish which ones are sponsored on Google whenever you go and which ones are not, especially when it comes to sensitive things like health or whatever. Like whenever you Google like this problem whatever, right? You have a bunch of like sites that give you like health advice but are sponsored, and it's like it's not that makes them bad, but like it's just weird, man. I don't know.
Oh, and they add search results,
They
right?
say add, but it's so small. And
Dude, I've learned one thing, and this is the same thing that Charlie said in one of his videos as well. Whenever, so even if it's a site you you should not click it if it says ad. Like, for example, alright, let me just like search for like boba. Alright. Wonderful. I don't have ads. Oh fuck. How to make boba? I don't know. This? Oh, I'm not getting any ad results right now, which is not bad at all. I don't mind. What would give me ads though? Alright, I was kind of written in chat here. Do I just not get ads anymore? Wonderful. But basically, so the thing you see is, it'll be written ad, and should I search some product like mobile? Give me a suggestion, Sam. Oh no, OnePlus, fucking OnePlus Bullet. Mobile under 80K. Yeah, I just don't get ads. I'm just not getting ads for some reason. And I'm not sure why. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. Right? I don't want to deal with this. You guys get my point. Right? So whatever you do, you shouldn't click on them. Not because it may be a scam link, but because you don't want to like randomly give more data than you're already giving to like something like this. So the data it already takes for the search engine to be like optimized is like very different from like the other companies taking your information from ads. Does ad thing before a URL? Yeah, that. I can't explain it properly. But basically, you can click the site normally or go to the site normally, but you shouldn't click the ad versions of them because that'll just make it extra jank. So it's like one thing if Google has your information because it already has your information. It's an entirely different thing if like a privatized company has them.
I don't know.
Generating insane amounts of profit. And it was this increased stream of revenue that enabled Google to skyrocket ahead of its competition, leaving sites like Yahoo in the dust. And by 2003, Google had...
Stop being a bunch of bitches. Okay, a bunch of you guys click on fucking websites, okay, that were sponsored, even though you pay attention, that you didn't even know were sponsored because you just didn't pay attention. It is what it is.
What the fuck? What do you mean, Stan?
And scale. Not to mention their two other previous site locations. They were now creating an
that is
empire
scary. It's true.
Located in California's Silicon Valley. And by 2004, Google would introduce their new motto, "Don't be evil." A phrase that would end up becoming so ironic, it's hard to tell whether it's funny or sad. As they rebranded with this new motto, Google would release their IPO. An IPO that caused Google to skyrocket in the market, quadrupling their stock prices and valuing the company at almost
$1 ad has that much consequences? Yeah. It's why I don't click ads at all anywhere.
Some of its own stock, giving the company $7 billion in spending money. Money they would use for, quote, acquisitions of complementary businesses, technologies, and other assets. Among many others, the most critical acquisition would be when Google purchased YouTube, with this site acquisition being heavily facilitated by Suzanne Wojcicki, who at the time was the head of Google's marketing department.
Well, they bought the thing. $1 billion, that's it? Only $1 billion.
And now for a quick word by today's video sponsor, World
it's
of
like $1 trillion
okay,
company.
In the more than 40 unique maps with dynamic weather.
Wonderful.
I
Thanks,
bought the game,
XQC.
own the game, made the game,
Very
loved
cool.
the game, played the game, I have the game, I am the game, I am the
Google's
game.
acquisition of YouTube would be one of the best deals of the decade, with Google acquiring YouTube for a little over $1 billion. And the deal worked perfectly for both YouTube and Google. Google would use its power to protect YouTube from copyright issues and handle all the money side of things, while the YouTube team would use their vision and creativity to make YouTube the success we know today, bringing about a golden age for the internet, giving independent creators an incredible opportunity to monetize their passion, all while generating Google even more profits and power. In addition to all the extra revenue Google would be making through YouTube's video ads, they were now able to focus on honing their user recommendation algorithms, using both their YouTube and Google AI teams to generate the most advanced AI imaginable. After this acquisition, Google would then go on to purchase a major
yeah, the algorithm is still really good.
service, DoubleClick.
We'll eat beer back take time, yeah. Hope we have some good
That their
food.
only real competition was Microsoft. The two companies had now been in a rivalry for quite some time, with Microsoft launching Bing
That's a
to
Bing
counter
problem.
Google search engine
Bing
dominance.
problem.
In response, Google
Bing
began
re-
offering services like Gmail, Chrome, and Chrome OS to compete with Microsoft's
That was pretty funny,
products.
dude.
The feeling between the two was certainly bitter, as Microsoft's Vice President Kai-Fi Liu later quit Microsoft to work at Google, which then caused Microsoft to sue Google over the sensitive information he held regarding their plans in China. But this ended up hurting both of the companies, likely because they didn't want any public knowledge getting out regarding either company's relationships with China, and so they settled the case out of court with
Bro, I wonder
confidential
who gets
terms.
so
And
bored
by this
or like
point, it was mostly
I
smooth sailing
wonder
for the
who
company. Although Google
straight
did
up just
certainly
goes,
have
yeah,
many
I
failed
just don't want
projects
to
along
deal
the
with it
way.
anymore.
We've all
I'm going to
heard of the
use
disaster
Bing
that was
instead of
Google
Google
Plus,
now.
but there was also Google
And that's why
Buzz,
Bing
Google
still
Friend
exists.
Connect, Orkut, and Google Glasses, all of which failed to capture any
Okay,
audience. However,
Google Plus wasn't that bad.
once
Nah,
2015
Google
rolled
Plus.
around and these failures
Google Plus is pretty ass. I thought Google Glasses would be like a big thing. Like I wanted, so my plan, like as a kid, was to save enough money to get Google Glasses, so I could use that in class to just like cheat, which would have been stupid because obviously they'll know it's Google Glasses. I was a kid. You don't expect much from kids. Google Plus is ass. It was pretty terrible. It was pretty stupid. Like, dude, I used Facebook at the time. I thought Facebook was better, and Facebook was shit. I don't have no opinion, but it was actually ass. It was pretty ass.
didn't really
But
matter anymore.
I don't know.
Google would continue
Google Plus
expanding their
never had
operations
anything
into
good on it. I guess the only people who liked using it were people who enjoyed using Pinterest, because Google Plus was basically discount Pinterest, right? You just had your own. It was just tied to your Google account directly instead of indirectly.
nationally, owning over 70 offices in 41 countries. They had also recognized their internal business structure as a holding company, formally renaming
They just got
themselves to
filled with like a
Alphabet.
lot of weird
Google was now
communities.
becoming a monopoly of the internet. People across the world were having their concerns with Google. However, this expansion did have its limits. Since 2006, Google was always trying to establish itself in China. They originally started with Google.cn, a Chinese alternative to their American counterparts. However, this venture would be short-lived, with everything falling apart once China unleashed Operation Aura in 2010. This was a Chinese government cyber campaign that targeted Google along with many other American software corporations like Yahoo and Adobe. During this operation, state-sponsored Chinese hackers broke into Google's databases and stole the source code for all of their software. So Google responded to this attack by rerouting Chinese users to their uncensored Google.HK site. Something that was a very big no-no if you want to stay in China's good books.
Nah.
And so the Chinese government immediately blocked access to the website, which caused relations between Google and China to seemingly be left in disrepair. That was until
I actually
August
debated them all.
2018,
Nice.
when The Intercept leaked a confidential internal memo from Google containing information about their ongoing top-secret project, Dragonfly. Dragonfly was Google's prototype search engine, designed to be fully compatible with China's censorship laws.
There was
The
like
search
a whole
engine
ass
covertly
anime arc
sensed
that Google went
information the
through.
Chinese government didn't want their people knowing. This ranged from banned websites in China to topics like freedom of speech, religion, human rights, and of course Taiwan. Citizens would also need to link their phone number to the search query, just in case they were researching something that China didn't like. And if a search was censored, Dragonfly was designed to only notify the administrators that it was flagged while keeping the user in the dark. Also that the Chinese government would have no issue re-educating someone without them having prior warning. When word of the project got out, it caused a massive internal struggle amongst employees and higher-ups at Google. We're talking about a dystopian communist search engine, all made by Silicon Valley. If the public knew the full extent of this, there would have been outrage. And so a few months after the leak, Google had to state that Dragonfly was effectively shut down. And yet, according to statements from other employees at Google, work on the project continued for 5 months after the cancellation. We're talking about 100 people still working on it, and who knows what's happening behind the scenes. But what makes matters even worse is that China isn't the only authoritarian regime that Google has connections with. I mean, back in 2013, the former CEO and executive chairman of Google, Eric Schmidt, went on a trip to North Korea with Bill Richardson, a governor from New Mexico. Now, Bill Richardson has been involved in numerous corruption scandals and has allegedly received illicit campaign contributions. I should also add that their trip to North Korea was only a couple years after Kim Jong-un took power when his father died in 2011. And it was
Wait, why does that have a hat?
at this time that
The
Kim
car has a
Jong-un was
hat.
intent on making progress in developing North Korea's information technology. They wanted the technology of the West to be controlled by their dictatorship, as this was something severely lacking in the country under the previous dictator's rule. So what was Google actually doing here? I mean, who knows the real purpose of Schmidt's visit to North Korea with Richardson, but I can't think this is for anything ethical, and so that might be why Google refused to give any reason for it. And I'd say it's a near certainty that the trip had something to do
Just chatted
with
with
discussion
Bunker
about
Live.
Google's AI technology. But with Google having such close relationships
the
with authoritarian
casket.
regimes, this might be why Google has suddenly become so authoritarian itself. I mean, over recent years, Google has been building the kind of software that authoritarian regimes dream about. I mean, there's just hundreds of pages of leaked internal documents containing the sites that Google blacklists, with politically partisan algorithms and secret page ranking scores. Google does all of this under the guise of public safety.
How do you explain this apparent bias on Google's part against conservative points of view, against conservative policies? Is it just the algorithm, or is there more?
I think this is kind of difficult, right? Because if a lot of the information that you
They're only halfway
give,
through,
right, is bad, right?
I can't watch this.
And it coincidentally,
I can't watch it because I believe that I have like a very small number of takes when it comes to this. Or we have 2 videos, Chad. It's your call. We can either do don't voice act in gacha games first, or an incorrect summary of Elden Ring Part 2. We watched Part 1 a few months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago is when it came out. And that video was fucking gold. That was basically when I discovered Maxor and all that. This is Part 2 of it, which he's made with so many people. Like, from what he's mentioned in the middle, yeah, he's made this video with Iron Mouse, Russian Badger, Jimothy Ross, Shenpai. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. The trash taste part? Yeah. So we'll watch both of them. Which one do you want to go through first? I don't mind either, but which one do you want to do first? Right. Because if we figure that out, then we can like just chill. What do you think? Or do I flip a fucking coin? Heads first one, tails second one. Elden Ring was Iron Mouse? Sure. I don't mind.
In the dark, it is very scary. The lands between.
The lands
so
between.
Beautiful, so tranquil. Until I showed up. Welcome back, everyone, to
yeah.
Elden Ring, one of the games of all time, featuring deep role-playing mechanics, riveting combat, cool math games, happy Wii hosts, and
cool math games.
So convoluted that entire YouTube channels exist just to tell you about it. I do not know much about the lore, but I do know one thing: Malenia is definitely the Blade of Miquella. When we last left off, we had endured great pain and suffering in our quest to destroy the cast of Percy Jackson. But do not worry, the pain has only just begun. And if you somehow haven't seen the first part, then that's fine. I have also seen JoJo. So with the Elden Ring shattered and scattered among America's inbred dipshits, it's time to tear our way through enemies aplenty, attempt to find a girlfriend, almost impossible, and test the true strength of my hardware, because this will be our greatest challenge yet, and also the easiest challenge for the rest of
in part 1, he basically went up all the way up till I think fighting Renala. I know he finished up the part with Raya Lucario, but I'm not sure if he went beyond then. Right? What's up, Kim? What's stream?
Of the game.
Morgott, he fell down the stairs. I saw some interesting subtitles in there. Oh yes, Malenia, Blade of Miquella. Part 2, The King and the Serpent.
Copyright infringement fair use edition. We struggled to take
Alright, so I assume there's gonna be part 3 then. There's no way he's gonna finish here. The game is pretty long now I think about it. Especially the way he's doing it.
Nuclear fire. I'm dead serious. Wow, that was fucking crazy. I better fast travel to the third Impact Evangelion. We're moving at a real breakneck speed. You know, just when I was thinking this game can't possibly get bigger,
bro, fucking Hu Tao in there.
I'm not sure if the developers are okay, especially since they're trapped in the same room as that man. It turns out nuclear weapons are a great way to excavate the Earth, and there are no long-term consequences, which means we've got an entirely new area to explore, hiding just beneath our feet. And no, we're not going to visit the Blue Man Group again. I still have the nightmares. Wait a second, this is Michigan. I need to leave as soon as possible.
This is Michigan?
Hello, traveler.
Ah, it's a woman.
I'm possessed of 4 arms, and that is what tickles thy fancy?
Pringles can.
Art thou of no more brain than stone?
Can you speak English?
Can you throw yourself into a wood chipper? Listen, I have never seen a Caucasus run that fast. They kept yelling, "Go, white boy, go."
This is old clip.
I shall need thy help to run my errands.
This is old clip.
Why?
No, I'm going through a tunnel right now. Your signal is breaking up.
I apologize for that.
Interesting.
I may not have
Welcome
known at
to
the time,
fucking
but this was the
Minecraft,
beginning of an
Oren.
absolute rabbit hole, one that would lead me to dangerous and disturbing territory in the future. This shit makes Blaytown look like a playground. Welcome everyone to the Nether Fortress. It's 3 rooms long and filled with naked and hostile women, which is my preferred enemy. I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is just like my favorite Japanese anime, Kill the Cats. And if that's a little too intense for you, don't worry. There are dozens of skinwalkers waiting around every corner. Just knowing that makes me feel very comfortable. But my favorite enemy in the entire level is in fact myself. Me.
This is a fun fight. I basically bullied him. I basically bullied this guy. I basically cheated, right? I took off all my armor and weapons. So I was going, chilling. I was chilling, Kim. I was watching videos, reactive stuff,
to say the least. It perfectly copies and uses your entire inventory. And yes, this does mean you can.
I was talking about how I played Risk of Rain in the morning, and how I finished watching the show called The Boys. I don't know if you heard of it. I'm sure you've heard of it. But yeah, I was talking about all of that like earlier. But here we are just wobbling again.
You cannot damage me in this state. Not that you would need it, because if there's anyone in the world who knows how to keep me down, it is myself. This boss's weakness is naked anime women, but overall, it was a great experience taking revenge upon the man who ruined my life. Unfortunately, as a result of that battle, I have destroyed a part of myself. I have killed my artistic integrity. Hey guys, I built an entire torture chamber for animals in hardcore Minecraft, and if you want to see how I exterminate the innocent, stick around.
Why does he have a Tsunomaki Watame skin in Minecraft?
Child, he would die instantly. And speaking of dying, we've returned again to Jump Scare Junction.
Remember, Twitch had much work. I've been away from Twitch for a good few weeks as well, Tim. I kind of just got back recently.
The same puzzle, the same enemies, and the exact same boss.
Been like a few days since I've been back, that's about
just
it.
Like this video. Now don't get me wrong, I love beating Canadians to death, but why? Please do not subject me to more Canuckin boss torture. Now as for the rest of the area, it's pretty nice.
Good to see you in my stream again.
Introduces the brand new Sapient Sphere type enemy. That's okay though, I too have seen Steel Ball Run, but what I really want to find is this knife, which is a surprise.
I haven't watched the new JoJo's. Fuck. Do I want to start watching new JoJo's, or when does the new JoJo part come out? Three weeks ago, they put out a trailer. Release date in September 22. For 2 months. Which basically means 3 to 4 months from now, we get the entirety of it. Do I want? I don't know if I want to start watching it, because I so badly want to watch it.
Let's go talk to someone who actually knows what's happening right now.
Because I wasn't able to read the manga. The manga is a little too dank for me. I couldn't understand what is happening.
I see you've come to me with LondonBinKnife.png.
So you know what it is then?
No, but if you desire a refund, I must redirect you to Ronnie the Witch in her Karian call center. Only then can you rebate your purchase.
Oh, I've met Ronnie before. She's, interesting.
But I must warn you, Tarnished, the temptation of a blue gash is strong beyond belief. I too have felt the call of her puppet hands upon my tackle. Just imagine, Tarnished, what those 4 armpits must smell like.
I'm going to leave now.
Interesting. This video is a little jank.
As it were. The Finky Dinky. Making my way here was a treacherous affair. I had to dodge the.
But that's Maxor's videos. They're pretty fun. He takes a long time. He puts a lot of effort into like editing them.
Like the SpongeBob perfume department.
He's obviously trying to make it not as jank as before, because people have like pointed out issues with it. So compared to some of his older videos, this is not very heavily spazzed out when it comes to editing itself. But it's still really good.
Get through it, but you will lose a part of yourself. There are hands everywhere, in the ground, on the ceiling, and within my nightmares. They are 90% of the enemies, and the remaining 10% kind of remind me of myself in a really strange way. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 23 years old and making YouTube videos. As it turns out, the Queen of Caria going insane in Hogwarts had implications for the kingdom, and one of those implications, kind of slaps. You know, like a hand. I too would kill myself if I was written by J.K. Rowling. I can't even search for pictures of normal Knuckles on Google because I keep getting this fucking echidna. Human Knuckles just makes it worse.
Nice.
Now, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, so after dealing with my Oni-chan and killing the only normal people for miles, the game just gives up and has us fight a ghost instead.
Wonderful.
I've always wanted to kill a white woman. Also, I'm available at this address. This fight is actually an iteration on the previous Tree Sentinel boss.
Which consuming. Oh, what do you have, Nia, by the way, to eat?
So it's a really good thing that I beat him. You could say I have a lot of practice with the moveset. This time, however, we've got a...
Can I replace her with the Kana one? Alright, Nia. Have you seen the cat her? Have you seen the cat her? It's H-U-H-H. Have you seen that one? If you can you replace this turtle her with that cat her? And let me know. There's a cat her. It's H-U-H-H. If you can, that'd be good, I guess.
Even greater speed and a horse ghost, which implies that there is a horse hell. Horses don't belong in the battlefield, they belong in the McDonald's menu. I can't even turn the bastard into glue anymore. This is just like George Orwell's Animal Farm. In summary, this boss is good, but nothing we haven't seen before or will see.
Why though, Kit Kat?
A really comfortable spot in B tier right next to herself, but that is a
I ate some pork. Interesting.
For now, I'm just gonna send her to a farm upstate.
Hope it was hope it tasted good.
By the way, I've played this game for 130 hours and haven't slotted a spell. Now as a
dude, I've played Elden Ring for I think it's 170 hours. I played Elden Ring for like 170 hours. Out of which I finished one entire playthrough and got everything in it. And I finished half of the second one, and I've also started a new file where I'm at the first boss, but so yeah, 170 hours. What's good? I don't eat pork though. I don't eat pork either. I don't eat beef either. It's just not things that we eat here. It's not things I can order. It's not things that I can have at home either. So I just don't have it here. I have tasted it in the past because some of my Christian friends had them, but I don't really have it myself.
Full metal consequence of my vehicular manslaughterito, we have finally unlocked Ronnie's Rise, and my favorite part of the game, Ningyo Romansu Shimureta. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the writing on this one. I just don't really care for the Blythe arc where he eats the classroom. But to get to that, we have to fight the most dangerous and powerful boss of them all, the copy-paste key. If we can teach magic to
copy-paste key,
dogs, I don't even know why we try. The most powerful wizards can be found in a zoo. You know, at least he's gone. He has chosen peace. I guess all that's left to do now is enter Toyota High School so I can finally meet the love of my life.
Yeah, schizophrenia, take your meds. No.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
She says, her long hair swaying in the Among Us Morbius Among Us sus.
So, why are you here exactly?
Oh god, the game actually prompts you. I really gotta think about this one.
Tell you what, I'm also in the business of killing God. I want to restore the good old-fashioned values upon which we used to rely.
Is that a bad thing?
For you. Now, are you going to join or not?
Oh god, she doesn't know I'm a sub.
Wonderful. Your first mission is to kill my brother, Satan. You can find him inside his volcano.
Are you trying to kill me?
Don't come back until one of you is dead.
Well, I guess that's it then. Time to take the elevator so I can talk to my sleep paralysis demon.
Greetings, Tarnished.
Oh god, not him.
It is I, Brian Dawn, from Family Guy.
Okay, dude. Okay.
So please.
You know, from 78 error, I mean, again, the 70 hasn't upgraded for Commander Query. It hasn't for me either. But I assume it gets added. It hasn't upgraded for me either. Dude, I'm not joking. Like, I'll open my own 70 for you guys. So you guys can see this. Can you see this? I'm logged out. For some reason. Alright, do you want me to sign me back in? Yeah. It's still Commander Query for me. Like, the profile picture has changed. I'm still Commander_Query on here for some whatever reason. So yeah. Still here. Although this bug is gone, so it's 250 or 250 now. So it's all good. I like the taste, but a lot of people do. I mean, I guess so. In general, I just have heard a lot of things about like red meat. So I'd much rather have white meat. That's why I eat fish and all this a lot more. What do you mean, yeah? I can't find her in 7TV. How? Wait, this is FFZ emote. Oh. Yeah, it's a FZ emote then unlocking. I'll figure it out later. I'll switch around something later.
Finally, it's time to continue playing the game. And to get to the aforementioned volcano, we must first ascend. We have to elevate our consciousness so I can have my date with Ronnie Senpai. Fortunately for us, there is an elevator. Thank God the Mountain of Death is wheelchair accessible. You just gotta watch out for the falling rocks. I'm beginning to get the impression that I'm not wanted here. So we enter the absurdly large elevator, custom built and designed for the new American male, and place our keys in the ignition like a sedan. Welcome every pony bazinga to the Altus Plateau, land of the fourth demigod and his magic treehouse. I originally meant to go to the volcano.
Straight up put like fauna in there. Nice. Interesting. Oh, Gromy, welcome to Steam as well.
We can take to traverse this area: the road of proper upright civilization, or the forest of immaculate pain. You know, I did both of them, but this one is funnier. Welcome everyone to the Worm People dimension.
Yeah, this is how I fucking traveled the first time I played Elden Ring. Like I ran through the forest instead of going through the side.
Rather painfully, and there's quite a few of them. My favorite example is definitely Wormface, who is called that for no reason. All of his attacks are basically instant kills. I think it could be better to take the stealthy approach here. Hey guys, Maxor here, and today we're going to be sneaking into Big Shell. Right, and you have to stop the Facebook algorithm. It's giving people pronouns. So
okay, dude.
The Impale Jail, or just teleporting past it, because you can do that. We continue exploring Bikini Bottom so I may find the maniac. Just don't turn around on the bridge, because he is there. So for the next part of our journey, we make our way to the Windmill Village, which
yes, the Godskin Apostle, right? This is so good. I enjoyed fighting this. This is like one of the most fun bosses. The double boss thing, however, is fucking annoying. It was confused. Also long time. Yeah, it's been a long time, Scodovia. So we're doing well. Watchmen. Yeah, I changed my name. So I wanted to switch the character and all this.
Just kind of approaches you, just like Dio and his stand. Welcome.
I got rid of Sonic. No, don't get rid of Sonic. Yeah.
Fighting Slenderman.
Yeah, don't get rid of Sonic. Do not remove my Sonic. Add her. Refresh the chat. Reno, tell me that's the one. Alright. Feels Dankman. Type it again, yeah. Type it again. Oh, it is this one. Yeah. This is the one. This is the one I meant. So, Dank. I don't feel so good. Gromy, you can get some rest if you need to. Don't worry about it. I feel like I'm becoming even wider. It's all good. This is what we do when we greet each other every single morning with the white heart of Gromy. This is what we do every single time. Give me a sub. Can I even do it from here? What this shared ban request? Oh, it just shares like the list of people you want banned with each other. I think it's pretty funny. But Twitch added it, so I thought I might as well. I'll remove what the F then. I mean, sure. I guess if you wanna. Cool. Enjoy Gromy. Gromy, what happened to your Prime, by the way? You chose the banning stuff from my chat? No. It shares the list of people I've banned in my chat, and you can see it in your chat as well. Hello? Gromy? Did you get the sub or not? Oh, it didn't come. Oh, now it would have.
Don't you ever be talking that poopy behind my ass.
There we go, very pog.
She has gifted a sub to Grommies.
Alright, I have to note this down. Somewhere. Cool. Congrats on Agro. Wait, how many points is redeem? I think I made it like 20,000 or something. No, it's 50,000. Jesus. Nice. I successfully become even wider. Nice, Gromy. Good shit. Not wide enough. No, now you just have to become a 7TV supporter. And a flanker phase supporter. And a bear TTV supporter. And you get 3 more badges. And then you'll have a wide ass or fucking name. Interesting. Hey, Cosmic. You don't have that. Dude, Cosmic doesn't come to my streams. Cosmic follows me, but he doesn't come to my streams. So. Oh, don't ask me why I looked at Geo's chat randomly. I randomly got pinged at some point. I want to look at what happened.
Really fast, and his combos are longer than my video schedule. If you ever think you're safe against this boss, think harder. This man goes harder than a police officer in the Black Sea. And to make things worse, we have a second phase which made me scream audibly. Finally, the spaghetti code.
Alright, so beat down. I know I paid for it myself.
Before, but
so on me truly wide.
The game to be, so that's not the last time we're going to see him.
Oh, that's true. I guess.
So with
to an extent.
Once again
to an extent, true.
We approach the fabled Gate of Healthy Eyeballs, and after being welcomed very nicely by the residents, we catch a glimpse of our next destination. The next destination hurts my eyes. All you have to know is that I really want to get there because I am a moth. And also this anime girl. Naturally, my first instinct was to head to the front door, like the feds outside my house. But these instincts were not correct. Also, some people say my videos are too fast, so here's a dog. So instead of whatever that is, we need to take this.
Is this a real song? I have to find this if it's a real song. What the fuck? I got a notification. Is it Dank accepting it? Dank accepted my request. No. How do I find this? What? No short. That was fucking glorious. Arcane bad chest. That was good. What are you guys talking about? That was pretty funny. Who made this? That was fucking dumb. This is the outdated full version. Improved full version.
Are you ready, kids? I wake up to the sound of the silent that allows when I like to run around with my ear up.
I'm going to get DMCA striked. I'm going to get like fucking muted. My voice is going to get muted there. 12-year-old humor. Listen, I'd much rather be a kid than adult.
I have to skulk cantankerously towards my devilish deeds, but upon reaching the back rooms, we find that the way is blocked by the dreaded, most powerful enemy of the entire game. That's right, the copy-paste key is back, and this time he's tired of my shit.
Ah yes, copy-paste key.
This battle is really difficult, not because the moveset is new, but because I have exhausted my horse jokes. To put this another way,
Wonderful.
He's tougher than my dad and hits harder than his belt. Not much is different this time around though, except for the damage. That is very new. This is just like my Redmi Note 11 Pro when I criticized the Chinese
I still think
government.
that this guy was
Overall,
much
though,
easier
this
than
boss
like
is
the
very
normal
cool
version
skin
of
and a
3
literal gatekeeper for the content ahead, which is why I decided to exploit him using my horse, just like the Mongols. Absolutely peak game design right here. I'm very impressed. 1 second, guys, I need to answer.
Like, because the one on the bridge towards the end of the game, you have to fight without like any summons, right? So I got used to fighting in.
13 entire minutes. And when I got there,
I guess actually saying DN because it's funny. Bro, I don't know why people say DN, I'll be honest. I just say it because Chrome says it.
Welcome everyone to Listerine.
It's funny because not funny, yeah, it's funny because it's cringe. And we're like so aware of it.
We're gonna hear
I guess
the
so.
rest of the level in the form of my tinnitus. Look at this shit. Look how fucking big it is.
So Benny,
yes,
welcome
we
to
can
Steam as
visit
well.
all
Hope
of
you're
that.
good.
The entire city. Do you see that dragon? You can climb it. These enemies, they can climb me when I am 6 feet under. Enter the buildings,
Nice.
peruse the streets, find new enemies and die to them. We've got a little bit of everything here in Portland, Oregon. This game is Dark Souls 4,
Oh shit,
5, and
it's
fucking
not in
6.
Michigan
So
anymore.
I ask again, are the developers okay? Do they sleep? So after our encounter with Band Class, we move throughout the city, becoming acquainted with its welcoming residents. And there are so many different paths that it's actually hard to talk about. You can go down the streets and die, go through the storm drain and be dragged to the depths of hell, where the Catholics go. Or you can go to the bad side of town and die to the
Christian
exploding worm.
experience.
I hesitate to call this a level because this is a goddamn experience. Just don't enter this innocuous well because you'll have to fight the poo and piss men. Seriously, this is an entire dungeon in and of itself, and it's more more convoluted and confusing than a woman. I want to get off Mr.
Huh?
Miyazaki's wild ride. Please let me see my family. But that is a story for probably never, because it's guarded by the demigod of incest. I will have to deal with him later, preferably after he stops dealing with me. So once I finish up preening the garden and becoming one with the graveyard, we ascend to the next level of consciousness.
Man, this
and
is
begin
straight up
looking
giving me
into the
nostalgia.
palace
I'm not
above.
gonna
It's
lie.
pretty beautiful, but I would suggest installing railings because I'm
Bro,
stupid,
dude.
and also this anime.
If you guys didn't know lore, that boss Moog basically kidnaps his. Is it his stepbrother? I guess technically like cousin brother. Why two? What do you mean two, Gromy? Why two? What do you mean? I'm confused. Are you talking about the her and the her with the cat one? Yeah, the her with the turtle one is on Frank Phases. I'll remove that later, but now we have the her with the cat one as well. So I'll switch over some emote from 7TV over to FFZ after the stream.
Speaking of which, here's the next boss. He just kind of appears there. Gotta fight Casper the Unfriendly Piss. Now I could get into this boss.
That promotion then. I don't know how to give. I don't know if editors exist.
But he is very
on
we're going to get quite
FFZ.
familiar with him later. And also he has a stand, so that's how you know he's gay. Since this boss is technically a memory, we're just gonna forget that he exists. Maybe should have done that during the fight. So all that's left to do now is get into the giant tree so I can finally kill God. I've always had a grudge against that guy. After all, he made the British Isles, and some crimes cannot be forgiven. Ah, if it isn't my old friend, the Tarnished who gets.
Hey, I know
no
this
bitches
song.
and stacks
I know
no
this song.
paper.
It's part of my
How are you
playlist.
alive exactly? How are you still single? Once
That's
I
cringe.
called the demigod's family. But that was before I became.
I checked you can. Oh.
Though your tenacity deserves.
Yeah, I don't know how either. I don't know it.
For
But if you guys
I
know
have
how,
never
I'll
lost
do that
a
later.
debate. What the fuck is wrong with you? Cancel culture strikes again. Oh god, this fight is good. Like, really fucking good. I just didn't sign up to play Sekiro today. That quirked up white boy do be busting it down sexual style, and his secret is methamphetamine. This shit is fast. Very, very fast. Faster than a Genshin player's trajectory to prison. So fast that the hammer doesn't even wait for phase 2. They call him Home Depot DoorDash because he's delivering the tools straight to you. Also, yes, I can make his weapon change color at will. It's like a...
Dude, I wonder what someone would have thought when, like, if they got carried through the first boss. Because I know there are people who basically got carried through the boss. Because Margit, the first boss in the game that you have to get past, if you're not, like, skipping it, is a hard fight. And this one is, like, way more complex to an extent. I did think this was much easier than Margit. But what if someone like just got carried there and then one was going to be like, all right, I have enough upgrades. Maybe I'll fight this guy. What did they feel like when they fought this guy a second time with like faster moves, more moves, a faster moveset and all that?
Speedrun for epileptics, but what makes this fight difficult is not just the speed, not just the mobility, and definitely not just the damage, although there is a lot of that, but just how many fucking moves this man has, and all of them have different attack speeds, so have fun with that. This time around, we've got daggers, hammers, spears, a lot of swords, and a little bit of trolling. I remember when Dark Souls bosses were just an obese man, we were so young, but this does beg the question, why was Morgott just hanging out in front
You
of
got a haircut finally? Gromy, I got a haircut about a week ago.
The assumption I can make is that he
A little over a week ago.
and yeah, I can fucking feel that.
No,
I
just
also hate
just
you,
about a
so
week
to come out
ago.
on top, we've got to
Gromy,
remain
did
quick,
you not see my
brace the inside
return
of our
stream?
asshole, and to verify
Did you
our
not see my
online
return
sources with
stream?
correct documentation,
I had my
because
haircut
this is
there.
the hardest boss so
Oh,
far
talk
and
about
the
this as
easiest
well.
boss for the rest
You
of
had
the
anime
game, so
avatar,
whether we're delivering
dude. On my return stream, I didn't have the PNG. I just showed the PNG that I'll be using. So I said, for every single stream that's not a just chatting or reacting stream, I'll be using the PNG. So I can just like vibe and like play the game instead. And when I'm watching stuff or talking to you guys, I'll do it in my face. That's the plan. But how are you doing, Taco? Right. So now, today, since we're doing just chatting and we're just vibing and we're reacting to stuff, you were there. I know you were there, Gromy. How do you forget? How did you forget? You were like there. It was a short stream as well.
Tempting deicide, Morgoth will bring you the whole
Drawing
Depot
stuff, ocean,
experience,
have
whether
fun,
you're
enjoy,
ready or
enjoy.
not. And the answer is usually not.
Dude, the music's good. Fuck. Does anyone know that song? I don't know what song that is, but interesting. It sounds good. Do I still have fucking Shazam up here? I don't, I removed it. Which song? The song that's playing right now. Maxor gonna love the ADHD editing. Oh dude, compared to his older videos, this new one right here that just came out isn't that spastic. Like, I know his older videos were. We watched them. We already watched them on stream. This one is relatively tame by comparison.
That fight was the fucking bomb.
True, yeah, true.
It was a
like, dude,
hard-fought battle.
we watched his Metal Gear, what is this, Rising, his Revengeance review, and that was so jank. There was like so much shit happening. I was like, what the fuck is happening on screen?
But now it is time for me to claim my rightful throne.
Nice.
Fuck, I'm going to make God pay for this. All we have to do is go through the, Oh, this probably has an explanation, but something tells me I'm not going to like it. Oh well, time to go.
He puts so many Genshin Impact
My
references in
actual
this
objective is
game,
worse
man.
than this. Much worse than this. So, yeah, that's great.
Oh.
Look, I need help getting into the glow stick tree. Do you have any shears?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
No reason in particular.
Nah, don't worry about him. He's, doing stretches. For the next 5,000 years.
What?
Anyways, you need to, burn the tree.
Excuse me?
You need to go to Giant Mountain and burn someone to death. I want that shit to look like a road flare.
You are scaring me.
The pain is immense and without limit.
How about I just go kill Satan instead?
You cannot run from me!
Welcome everyone to the Mountain of Agony, both in the lore and in gameplay, but mostly gameplay. Home of the fifth demigod, Satan, literally just Satan, Lucifer, the big D if you will, who has made his home inside of a literal volcano where he intends to commit blasphemy in peace. Just one problem, we gotta climb that shit ourselves, and the main way up is a little
Wonderful.
bit linear.
And Weebs out. Unlucky. It's a weeks out, Gromy. I think it's a weeks out.
My favorite part was the horrifying.
Maybe I'll just roll on you. I mean, a bow and quit.
Something is after me. but I
Yeah,
don't know
please.
what it is.
Yeah, you're so close to Fontaine. Nya, you're so close to Fontaine. Just one more year, Nya. You just have to save for one more year. Just one more year, Nya. You can do it. Surely. Opium. Just one more year, Troll Despair. Oh man, this one more year of pain and suffering, dude. I don't know. I don't understand it, dude. I guess to each their own. I don't think Nya enjoys it either because she's just like missing like so many characters in the process. But I mean, if it works, it works. If you're satisfied doing it, you're satisfied doing it. But I don't know. Fontaine X Fortnite update when? Dude, I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Genshin X Fortnite collab. I might quit soon too. So I know I won't quit soon because Sumeru's coming on. And at least for like the first 2 patches, I'm going to like be relatively invested in the game. But if I get like, if the game decides to shit itself, I'm obviously going to quit. Right, because I know Tower of Fantasy is also coming out in the same ballpark, right? So I'll be playing Tower of Fantasy. That plus, there's so many more games that are coming out, which I'm sure will do like a much better job than Genshin, because I don't think Genshin ever wants to improve its own quality, because there's no other game at the moment. However, we are getting Wuthering Waves and what is this? Arcanite's Endfield. I think both of them are like end of this year or like beginning of next year-ish. However, so we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Get a long term imagine. I don't know, man. I've been playing every day since day one. As much as I shit on the game, I give my thoughts on the game all the time. If I like stuff of the game, I put it on. Right now, I think the devs don't give a shit. That's my biggest issue with the game, is that the devs don't care enough. Right? Genshin never improve when all it takes is edgy Eula and Genshin fans are hyped. Yeah, the game will never ever improve because the community is dog shit. The community is so fucking brain dead that the devs don't care. And the devs will look at this brain dead half of the community, not even half, 80% of the community, and then they continue doing the shit they want to do. You know the worst part? You know the worst part is people are like, oh, don't shame people for wailing. Don't call out people for wailing. I think out of all the whales, there's probably like 10% of the whales who actually play the game and enjoy playing it. Everyone else probably just has dog shit accounts. They just have whaled out characters, which they either can't play the game or the characters just build like shit. It's all stupid. It's all dumb. Everyone will have issues with it except for them themselves because they're spending money on the game that has gotten so much hype that they're going to choose to spend more money on the game anyway. Right? The amount of copium, there's not just copium, it's just very brain dead. So I don't think it's a thing in like many other games. Like I've never seen this happen with Honkai. Although I do know Honkai Endgame is a little jank in itself. For me at the very least. I'm sure people are enjoying. But for me, with like a fucking F2P account, it's like fucking sad. Because I have like 3 well-built characters, all of them being fucking electric. Like all of them being like the thunder element. So I can't even do shit when it comes to like using like fire or ice characters. It's kind of funny. When content creators can't even criticize characters because the community gets their ass for it. Yeah, exactly. Right. Why do you think the only Genshin content creator, I'm going to put that in quotes, was Tectone? I know some of you guys don't like Tectone. I watch Tectone because he doesn't give a shit. Right? The entire community has already shit on him enough. That's why he keeps like shitting back. Right? At this point, Tectone doesn't even care about Genshin. He doesn't have to care about Genshin. He's going to do it every once in a while. Right? Like at this point, he's like doing random shit. He's like randomly roaming around Texas and all that shit. Tectone just goes too far sometimes. Well aware. He is a very aggressive dude when it comes to it. But what are you going to do about it? He's just very outspoken that way. I'm not going to say that everything he says is right. Not Genshin, but some other stuff. I'm not going to fully defend the dude. I just said I watch him more than every other Genshin content creator because he doesn't do the same thing every other Genshin content creator does, which is sucking the company and the community's dick. Alright? He doesn't do that because he doesn't see any merit in doing so. He doesn't have to be nice or pretend to be nice. Because what is he going to get out of it? No one's going to like him in the long run. People will always have issues with him. So why even bother trying to be nice in the first place? Kelly said when characters are garbage, he said a lot of characters are garbage. But yeah, I mean, listen, I think most creators do say that as well, right? Like, for example, like, so I don't watch I Went to Lose Gaming a lot, but from time to time, I look at stuff from his channel. Garnier's support, yeah, that meme is still there, right? Like, so I Went to Lose talks about characters. You're like, yeah, it's a good character. But at the same time, he'll tell you that, oh yeah, it's going to be very high investment, or it's not going to be good at all. Stuff like that, right? Many creators will just say, oh yeah, it's a really good character, you should definitely roll. Oh, it's a really good character, you should definitely do this, that. Because if they do that enough, more people will be there. You know, the worst part about Genshin streams is the reason why I don't watch Genshin streamers anymore. Like, even like my friends who play Genshin. Do you want to know the biggest reason why I stopped watching a lot of them? It's because all of them are so toxically positive. All they do is ever talk positively about the game when I know for a fact there's no shot they believe in the same thing. Alright? They have to constantly say good things about the game because if their community hears them talk shit about the game, they'll all get mad and straight up leave. Right, you get it? She is a number just wrong. The designer was a support character. Yeah, right. He's given his reasoning for it. I use Garnier as a support for like fucking D-Look. Right. But yeah, this is the biggest reason many people stream Genshin. Is because if you stream Genshin, you're gonna get one, a lot of viewers. Two, the issue with streaming Genshin is that you have to like constantly stream it, as well as constantly just keep saying positive shit about the game. And if you don't, they'll all stop watching you. I want to give an example. I hope this guy won't feel butthurt. You showed on Destiny 2, I'm still here. I showed every single FPS game in the world, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It reminds me of Quora on Reddit. Don't be so harsh on Genshin fans. If they could read, they'd be upset. Yeah, that goes for like a lot of people, let's be honest. I played the game for a few weeks and realized it sucks. I don't know if people play the trash. Dang, I play the game like every other gacha game I play. I log in. I do everything that the game has to offer for me in under 5 minutes. I had an 8-hour stream for Genshin a few days ago. When was that stream? When was that 8-hour stream? Or at least it was like fucking bro, who, 2 days ago. Do you know why I played for 7.5 hours? It's because they put all the content that they could have over the course of a patch at once. So I did everything that I could at once and randomly walked around exploring. Right. And because of that, a lot of people are still playing. And if not for that, people wouldn't be on the game. I wouldn't even have played the game this week. I wasn't even planning on streaming Genshin at all. Like next week, I'm not going to stream Genshin. I won't stream Genshin unless I have something of this caliber. Right, so the next time I know something will come out for me to do in Genshin is when Sumeru comes out. Because right now, what do I have? I have like weeklies and bounties. I can do one stream a week for it, but I don't care. I don't want to do it. So I just straight up will not touch it until Sumeru comes out. No stream Genshin, stream Valo? Hell no, I am not touching Valo. Speaking of FPS games though, I do plan on streaming Risk of Rain 2. I really want to play Risk of Rain 2. I will have to ask Meta and stuff. If any of you guys have Risk of Rain 2 as well, let me know. I will play with you guys as well. I played since 2014. I'm just tired. Oof. Destiny's core gameplay is burning. I'm not going to talk about Destiny, man. I got into Destiny in like 2020. Right? It's been like 2 years. And I dropped the game in like under 2 weeks. I didn't have fun. I don't want to play the events. Every time I do anything else other than daily stuff, I don't want. Understandable. But listen, I'm talking about myself from the perspective of a person who doesn't really play games at all. I watch YouTube videos. I used to watch streams. I don't even really watch streams now anymore. Like, I very, very rarely open up streams now. These days, you see me very rarely around Twitch. Right? Live service, huh? I want to show a new character, so what's the point? That's true, Gromy. That's true. It's all good, man. I'm not asking you to play the game. I'm talking about my perspective for it. Right? So, I don't play as many games. I don't play as many real games as most people would like to term it. And I've shared the story in the past as well. I'm continuing music. I've shared the story in the past as well. I play games. I played a lot of games on my phone while I was back in uni because my laptop couldn't run games. I played Nier Automata for a while, but it kept crashing and I got so annoyed. Which basically just brought me back into playing on my phone. What did I play on my phone? Gacha games. All I played was rhythm and gacha games. That's how I got into Honkai. Actually, I got into Honkai much before. I got into Bang Dream. I got into so many games because of that. A good 3 years I spent playing gacha games. And the moment I stopped playing exclusively gacha games was when I found PSO2. Bang Dream, yeah, it's a rhythm game on the phone, yeah. It's like a rhythm game that has gacha, but the gacha doesn't really affect it. You can play the game without it. The gacha is, I guess, for outfits and stuff. You want, like, the pictures and all that. Yeah, I know, yeah. So, I've streamed Bang Dream once on Steam, but that was like a year ago. I can't really stream it because I don't know how to get the audio from my phone to my laptop. You know Steam Relay? Yeah. My bad then. What is a real game? Anything that's not a gacha game, Sam, is what I meant. Right. So I played a lot of gacha games, which is why I'm so used to playing like many gacha games the way I've always done it. You log in, speedrun dailies, close the game, and move on to the next gacha game. Right? Alright, dude, enjoy your stream. I'll see you around, Dank. Thanks so much for talking about it. I catch you on. Gacha? What the fuck? I don't know. I think someone removed gacha the other day. I'm not sure why. But yeah. If you're getting upset someone playing something else they're not playing, you need more life than me. What are you talking about, Sam? Are you calling me out for something? That just chores though? What's the point? See, growing at some point becomes part of routine. Do you know how my daily morning routines go now? Like, I play just Genshin now as like gacha game. I've entirely stopped using my phone. When's Yoimiya coming out? Next week? Next to next week? I'm not sure. I don't know. Ask Geo, I guess. Right. So, I wake up. I make breakfast. While I'm eating breakfast, I do my dailies. I'll finish in 5 minutes. I do my coursework. I make lunch. I'll either play Monster Hunter with Shun. If Shun isn't going live, I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up in the evening. I'll get groceries. I'll make dinner. If I feel like streaming, I'll stream. If I don't feel like streaming, I don't stream. And if I'm not streaming, I'll be on Kisari's stream. That's about it. That's my routine at this point. This is my current routine, by the way, not like what I used to do before. Before, I used to like open up like so many games, right? So like a good 2 to 3 hours I had to spend opening up like several different gacha games to play all of them. I don't know anymore. I do my dailies when I have coffee, but like I'd rather watch a good video, I think. Yeah. So, alright. You see what I do, right? I have this monitor here. You see it? I have this monitor here. And on my main monitor, I'll have like YouTube or something. So I'll be watching something while I speedrun dailies. And eat breakfast. 3 birds, 1 stone. Wonderful, if I do say so myself. I had to keep myself entertained. I have one. Oh yeah. That's a little unfortunate then. Dude, I mean, I yoinked my dad's monitor. That's what I'm using here, right? Anyway, that's the problem. I mean, you could still put like a video on your phone or something, right? Am I the only monkey with a single display? To be fair, Sam, you can still use the phone. I mean, if you're not having fun, might as well quit. Yeah, if you're not having fun, you might as well quit. That's something that Becca told me 7 months ago as well. And I got very annoyed, but I continued playing it. I just didn't stream it. I didn't stream it because I didn't want to stream a game I wouldn't be in a good mood with. Right. But the issue is, many streamers, or at least me as well back in the day, I used to stream because I wanted people to watch, right? I still want people to watch. But I straight up like turned off like numbers everywhere. So I can't see anything at all. Like the only number you could see here is the fucking time I've been active and my bitrate if it's ever going to shit. That's it. I don't hover over anything. I can't see anything else. There are no numbers I can see on my screen. And I want to keep it that way. Because I don't care. One of the issues I had in the past was looking at numbers. Right, so I'm just not dealing with it anymore. I just have the background but no visuals. Oh yeah, alright. I'm going to open up a new tab. Alright. Sometimes, if I'm playing a game like Monster Hunter and stuff, where I'm not looking at like the video itself, I'll have stuff to listen to. For example, this one here. Can you guys see this? Oh, you can't see this. Fuck, it's behind here. Alright, you guys can't see this. Alright. For example, a video like this. Or this. Oompaville's this. Or this. I haven't touched them yet. I can always watch them later. I can always watch these later. Right? I open these, I can keep the background. It's Asmongold talking. It's Sora talking. You more or less know what they're going to talk about. So you can just imagine. And you can just like leave them in the background and you'll still enjoy it. That's the kind of content I want to do myself. Like, I want people to keep me in the background while doing shit. Because that's what I used to do for a lot of people. I used to watch while streaming as well. Like, I won't, like, actively look at the stream itself. I'll be playing my own shit. I'll be playing my own shit, just listening to them in the background because it's nice vibing to their voices. Right. Recently, since I'm, like, more active on, like, Sorry's chat, I have her stream open, but I'm actually looking at chat now. But in general, I wouldn't do that for the most part. I like her community, so I don't mind talking there. Many other communities, I can't say the same for. So I just don't type anywhere at all on Twitch. 5 ads, bro. Bro. Yeah, not like this. Not like this. But yeah, stuff like this I can own. So yeah, this video I can't put in the background. Because what's the point of putting this in the background if I'm just gonna listen to it? You get NFT ad, bro. You get NFT ads? What the fuck? That's so weird. There's a new song from Punch and Creative. I should find this later. I'll listen to this later and like figure it out. Well, starting a community is cool, F. It's a very good community. There are people I don't like. There are obviously people I don't like. So I don't respond to them at all. Unless they like say hi to me. But that never happens. So I don't have to worry about it. I don't know. I don't want to pay attention to ads. Oh, wonderful. That makes literally all of us, yeah. The game is good, F. Like really good. I know the game is really good. The end game is very pay to win. I used to play Punishing Grade, even Sam. I used to play it a lot because it was really fun. I stopped playing it because it's extremely pay to win. When you get to end mid-end game-ish. What's the issue? Oh, it's just pay to win. You need certain characters, you need certain mechanics, you need certain gear. Otherwise your gear score is too low and you can't like perfectly clear stages. There are people I don't like everywhere, so whatever. Yeah, there's people I don't like everywhere. But in some places, there are a lot more people I don't like or can't stand at all compared to some places. I mean, Kasari's chat, with the few people I have issues with, they're in the fucking minority. Right? They'll probably, like, I think I like 98% of our community. Which is still a lot more than many other communities I know. Like, I love Baka. I like Baka a lot. I like his streams a lot. And I haven't been stopping by his stream as much, even though I want to. Because I'll probably like less than 30% of his community. It's the same with Weeb. Right? I like these guys a lot. Their communities, on the other hand, I don't like them. And I know they don't like me either. So why go out of my way to deal with any of that shit, right? There's that. How much money we talking about? Alright. So Sam, if you didn't know this, there is a streamer I watch. His name is Assy. I think my sub ran out to him earlier today. Now Assy streams only Lost Ark now. But Assy used to play a lot of gacha games in the past. He was the reason I started playing Punishing Grey Raven a lot. He's also the same reason. I mean, dude, Assy is a fucking whale in every single gacha game. Right? So he literally has C6 R5 characters in Genshin. And he quit Genshin because the devs are shit. He hates MiHoYo. Right? He played Punishing Grey Raven. He kind of sort of beat the entire game. He's whaled on it. It's gone way over, I think like $2,000 to $4,000 at minimum. But yeah. That's Assy. That's about how much he spent to like actually play the game smoothly. So I'm really like the game. Yes, in the beginning, right? I think endgame is like post chapter 8 or 9. It's not endgame, but it's a good, decent like amount of time into the game itself. Because the thing with Punishing Grey Raven is you're not doing just the chapters. You're doing the chapters. You're doing alternate chapters. You're doing random side missions. You're doing character stories as well, which are also split into stages. Right? But I know the game is really good. I'm not saying it's not a good game. If I did have money to spend, I would 100% have spent it on Punishing Raven. I would have continued playing it. I don't have the money, so I just didn't. I'll play it till I hit the paywall. Sure, Sam, enjoy. Right. If I could spend money, I would spend the money. That's the kind of game Punishing Raven is. You can't spend a small amount of money and be satisfied in that game, however. The core gameplay is fucking good, yeah. We're going to see something very similar to Wuthering Waves, but I do know Wuthering Waves is going to be like far more simpler because they're not making it exclusively like a mobile thing. Right.
Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot to discover, but half of it is igneous rock, and what remains is a bit of special. Just gotta take out this enemy over here when suddenly bird jump scare. It feels a bit like every level collaborated to make this one. We've got people, monkeys, spastic robots, and you better believe that the hands are back. We even get to see the handyman himself. He's getting really out of hand this time. You could say that I have my hands full. This is hands down the stupidest joke in the video. So after climbing a little bit, 3 ladders in a row, we gaze over a cliff whereupon Patches just breaks my fucking skeleton. Guess I have to climb all the way back up. The top of the mountain is really fun though, especially when my computer decides to work. It's like Disneyland for Victorian.
I didn't actually come here like in the middle of the game itself. I came like towards the end when I was just like exploring. I was like, oh, there's something up here. I've never been here. And then I just like climbed it randomly.
Arrive at the Volcano Manor, but at that size, it's more like a volcano-gated community.
Also, like I went to the Volcano Manor through like the side quest instead of like directly going up there. Right?
This is giving me. I feel like I'm inside of a gaming PC. Maybe this woman can give us more info.
Hello, Tarnished, and welcome to
Ironmouse.
Feeling creative today, aren't we?
I am the virtual YouTuber of this mansion, Tanith, and this is Gug. Gug is in pain.
Aren't we all?
Anyways, can I interest you in joining the forces of Satan? We offer coupons.
For what exactly?
Mostly funerals, but sometimes Tesco.
Well, you know what? I do want to attack God, and the
it's Ironmouse.
Fuck. Where do I sign?
Oh, you don't
very
sign,
fag.
You kill.
What?
We crave innocent blood, traveler.
That's Corner.
A sufficient donation at.
Is that actually Corner? No, he doesn't. They're not there. It could be. I don't know.
Are what you eat, and I am a child.
Oh, I guess.
I think I chose the wrong voice actor.
370 wishes though,
well,
yeah.
I guess since I served
it's your
now,
call. What do you want to do with it?
Edgier, and my
at the end of the day,
become a little veggier. Potatoes aren't the only things that these can peel. And as a fresh recruit to the Army of Darkness, I now have access to the office break room.
I was kidding, they always play together. That's true.
So long as you avoid the souls of the dead.
Always then.
I do not care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes. Also, half my fellow demons have scoliosis. So, let's just collect our first target, instead of talking to them. And if I'm going to kill the innocent, I might as well do it with some chill beatings by Dr. Dre to relax and study to.
Ooh. Interesting. Refund what?
I think we might be the bad guys. Just kidding, I don't think. Oh shit, wrong door.
Congratulations, traveler. You have proven yourself my finest sin.
My sins are unforgivable.
You get to meet Satan now.
Oh, what's the occasion?
Dinner.
Can I leave now?
Have fun.
Hi there, Satan. Did you fall from heaven? I don't think he liked that one.
Wonderful.
Hey guys, Maxor here.
That's really good. I used it in my build. Yeah, it's a really good site. I don't have it though. I've never actually been able to get it. So I'm just too lazy.
Yeah, so turns out war crimes and orgies are sins.
Thanks, special. Nice.
Yeah. Hell, I get to meet all of my favorite heroes, such as Ronald Reagan, and also all the landlords that Mao killed. But to navigate this new landscape of fire and brimstone, we must venture into the many circles of hell, each one complete with their own trials and punishments, but mostly punishments. Now, as for me, I was sent to the Circle of Greed for being a YouTuber, and my punishment is continuing to make this video. It is 4 in the morning. Now, the first thing you see in this level, and I mean the first thing, is an anger direction. This tells us that we're in the Circle of Lust, where all the Genshin players reside. I'm a really big fan of Sugma Kokomi. Boy, I sure do love being surrounded by women. Genshin Impact video very soon. Just gotta turn this corner and Why is he just standing there? Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering me anytime later. Oh my god, it's him, the Caprese Demon. Now for our next stop in every Denny's ever made, we're heading into Hell's Assisted Living Center, which is filled with unbaptized infants and the disabled. It was at
Any
this
Genshin
moment that I
chat?
knew I was
Oh,
not being punished,
my
but that
bad.
I was
My
the
chat does
punishment.
not
Also,
have
Jesus
get
Christ,
spoke.
this is darker than Ethiopia. After which, we find ourselves in the Circle of Gluttony, because the residents are a bit sluggish.
Was a weeb
I
power
know,
stream.
very funny stuff. It's time
That
for
was this?
some
Oh,
fun volcano facts
it's
with my
Max
tour.
Sora's
Did you know
Elden
that
Ring
lava
review
cannot
part
hurt you as long
2.
as you are backstepping? Try to do it in
But how are you
real
doing,
life.
weeb?
Actually, at this point, the lava is more of a suggestion. Summer enjoyers be like, at least there be no snow. Oh boy, I sure do love taking a walk in the great state of Arizona. So after we're finished navigating the, kinky neighborhood, we head into the next circle of hell, the Heresy, which is accessed when I pull a bridge out of the room temperature lava. This is where God puts all the papists after being dragged into the storm drain. Their Sisyphean punishment is that they have to get laid on Gmail. Delete every other website. You have to fuck and suck on Gmail. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be attending mass to steal the wine.
Interesting.
Hey guys, welcome back
Wait,
to my
who?
600
Dog was
pound
just sleeping
today's
about. Oh yeah, I
episode,
saw you
we're
got
going
your
to
dog,
find the
right?
skinniest Reddit
Pretty
mod.
cool.
This is
Pretty
not
cool.
what I meant when I said I wanted jiggle physics. I think this boss may have had a few too many communion wafers. How many of
true.
those do you have to eat before it's considered
Reminds me of my
one
cousin
entire
brother. I'm in my
Jesus?
uncle.
This is your body, broken for me. Now, unlike the other foreskin brother, the absolute girth of this man might make you think we're in for a slower fight, but you are wrong. That would make the game easier. He is even faster than that, and that just makes me go from depressed to impressed.
That's
And
true. He's
just
like
like
much
last
faster
time,
than Tin
his
Guy, which is
second
funny.
face is absolute body horror. Genuinely just the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Please consult your
Guys,
doctor
I want to
before
make.
engaging in any
Don't know where to
narcotic
start.
maxing.
You
I
want to
think that,
make? What do you mean?
I think I'm gonna be
I'm going to
here
remove
for
the
a few
turtle
minutes.
hull, by the way.
Finally,
You already
the
have the
body
cat one.
design. Body positivity. No, I have body negativity. Also, holy shit,
Wonderful.
this music goes
Relatable.
hard. This is an absolutely inappropriate boss theme for the inside of a Walmart. I think it's about time that we shave off some of that excess skin. Come on, do it. Give me your skin.
Wonderful.
If you aren't comfortable in your own flesh, you should pull it off. So now that I've officially shot Biggie Biggs, we can finally grab the, and continue on our route towards the average Californian summer. Me being sent to hell, they forgot to take my Bluetooth speaker away. That's right, we're finally here, the heart of the beast, home of deceitful serpents and their evil minions. You know, Washington. Also, more ladders. But honestly, it's a bit, easy to get lost in here. Personally, though, I don't think there's much here that we haven't already talked about, besides the egged one, just your standard committee of child skinners. So we're just gonna teleport straight to the boss, which is the actual way you do it because of the reasons why. All right, Satan, I've served you for too long. Now prepare to feel my...
That's the actual way you get to the boss. I don't know that. I thought you teleported.
Welcome everyone to Doom Internalizing My Abuse, and today we're going to be fighting the we're going to Google how to kill him, because as it turns out, the reptile exhibit is in need of some heavy ordnance, of which I am an expert. The Serpent Hunter is,
It's
and I
one
quote,
of two ways.
"Some
Oh.
heavy shit, a weapon of mass destruction specifically built to kill just snakes, you know, like a secretary bird. It's also 3 feet from the entrance. That's like giving chocolate out in a dog pound. God may give me his toughest battles, but so too do we get his largest gun. We just went from Storm Ruler to Storm Meter Stick. This fight is the coolest shit I've ever seen. It is so satisfying to use this weapon, and the damage is absolutely biblical. My favorite part was when Cain beat his brother to death with a rock. The only drawback is that you are too strong, and dodging him is a little easy because the snake will signal every attack by pogging. But if I had to choose a boss to be easy, this one is pretty fucking up there. And trust me, I know about fucking up. Just ask the war crime trials. I have something to admit, guys. I didn't really kill anyone in the war. I only kill people like you, tomorrow. But as for this boss, his difficulty does not get in the way of the fun, of which there is plenty. I think the best attack is the one where he slimes me at the Kids' Choice Awards. Plus, I'm always down for animal abuse,
nice.
especially after the animal
Good
abuses
spin.
me. So with that out of the way, I think it's about time that we graduate this noodle
We're
from
level
the
90
dungeon
now?
to the
Yeah,
stage.
not like this.
Oh Jesus, aren't you dramatic?
Demigod of Mount Gelmir, number 15, Praetor Rykard. It appears that you are trying to cut off my pet snake, so in return, I will now cut off yours. The last thing you want on your journey to hell is to join the Serpent King as family. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Oh my fucking god. It's finally him. It's Satan. I'm your biggest fan. Welcome everyone to the second phase of life, also known as death. And today we're going to be fighting the human centipede along with everyone he's ever consumed. That's right.
I'll go for it, yeah. Go for it.
The world's most complicated buffet. Not to mention, I'm carrying the souls of 4 entire demigods, so I just delivered Rykard his fucking pizza. But if you want to get eating, first you have to get eating.
Does anyone know the name of the song? I've heard everywhere.
Him like a tumor. That's called making a deal. Now, as for the gameplay, it's a little intense. You know, kind of spooky, kind of.
I don't know what it's called.
Because this boss, on top of
I don't know what it's called. Grommy, you know it.
Use every snake attack, just like Metal Gear Solid. But that isn't even the dangerous part. That happens when he unleashes the 50 goddamn explosive skulls.
The sword? No, the song. I don't care about the sword.
My screen into a vat of hot oil. I guess hell was just built on a missile system.
I don't care about the sword, Sam. I know it.
Right now. The best way I can describe this fight is that it gives brain damage, just like playing Valorant, but in a good way.
The Doom song? Yeah, do you know the name of the song, the title?
About that. It is all about the spectacle, the weaponry, and of course the violence. It is a gimmick fight done absolutely correct, even if it hurts my eyes a bit. But if this fight gets one thing right, it is definitely style. And while this battle may be long, you know, like a cat, goddamn.
BFG Division. Oh, interesting. Delay Javas, Sam Javas. We. It's not BFG Division. Sam, do you know it? I know you play Doom a lot, right? Dude, I did this fight in like one try.
Man, you two are a match made in hell. Hey, so, I might have killed Satan.
You fucking what?
Yeah, so, where did she go? Oh. She's eating what?
Nice. Gug as Gug. So I can't wait for part 3. I can't wait for part 3. It's actually going to be fucking solid. I actually can't wait for it. It's going to be kind of fun. The only thing that feared is you, but I'm not sure either. I mean, if someone can look it up or something, like, let me know later.
These days, I feel anime, it's really hard for me to find an anime that I like and I will keep watching.
Oh yeah, this is also what I was talking about, right? I couldn't get into a lot of shows and all this because of the same reason. I just couldn't get into them because so many of them are either too generic or like so many people like vibed about it that I wasn't able to. Oh, I fucking disconnected apparently for a second there. Thanks, Cherino. But I don't know. The same thing basically.
Time anymore. It has to be really good for me to stay. So right now, the only thing I'm really enjoying kind of is like Spy Family.
Spy Family is good. I spoke about this as well.
So is like everyone.
Spy Family is good.
I think it's just like.
And what is the other one? What is the other one I watched? Have you tried Trash? I think everyone's a fan of Trash Taste, dude. I don't think you'll find a single person who doesn't like Trash Taste.
How it's gotten so.
Or at least they'll know all the people from there already.
Like
already enjoy them.
A show that everyone unanimously agrees is just really fucking good.
Charming.
Yeah. I've not heard of a single person calling it mid, and that's like a first for shonen anime.
Dude,
like,
oh my god, this AX is just gonna be all
Yeah.
like Spy Family.
It's
just Spy Family.
This is the year of Spy Family.
No, it's gonna be the year of Genshin.
Because
we
bro, it cannot be the year of Genshin,
which is like the British Comic Con.
There's no short.
Every third cosplayer was a Genshin character.
I'm not. So yeah, when you say you're not, do you mean you don't like them or you don't watch them, or like you don't listen to them? Because that's perfectly understandable if you don't watch them. But you would have seen random clips around. It's enjoyable to listen to whenever you do.
That's insane.
Right.
Do you play Genshin?
Well, okay, so I didn't used to, and I got cast.
Yeah.
I went in this Genshin rabbit hole. I was like playing the game. I was spending money. I was rolling from 5-star characters. I was watching Genshin MMDs on YouTube.
Bro.
Like it was bad.
Yeah, I've never really watched the Genshin MMDs. I think those are MMDs are always cringe.
Genshin impacts addicts.
I was like, that
I've
sounds normal
watched
up
them
until the MMD
in the
part.
past
Yeah.
for
I'm not proud of
some
it. I had a day
character,
where I
but
was just like,
MMDs are always
people
fucking
just-
weird.
I think the models are free to use.
I'm not sure for a while, but now I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot as well. I just like listen to podcasts a lot, right? Because we just spoke about this. I just spoke about this with Gromy. I leave a lot of things running in the background. I'm not really like looking at a screen. Like, alright. Can you see my? Alright. Wait a sec. Can you see my fucking bed? Look at my pillow here. Alright. I sleep upside down on my bed. Do you guys want to know why I sleep upside down on my bed? I sleep upside down on my bed because... Why am I talking about that? I basically lie down here because this side of the bed is closer for my headphones. Alright. I lie down. I'll be looking at the fucking ceiling or some shit. Psychopath, yeah, true. Basically, technically certified. Right, I just like listen to stuff. I'll have something playing on screen that I can listen to that I like listening to. So the podcast I listen to the most is Some Ordinary Podcast with Nux, Oompaville, and who's this? Mudahar, right? Trash Taste randomly every once in a while if there's nothing Asmon or XQC related on my YouTube, I'll watch them. Otherwise, what am I talking about? I remember Joa 2, I extended my headphones, I didn't know Psychopath. It's all good, Veeb, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much. But yeah, I don't know, I also get better sleeping in this direction than in this direction. It's me took. Alright. Cool, Romy, thanks for that. But yeah. For the most part, I just like having stuff in the background. So podcasts, people just talking for long periods of time that I enjoy. We're just talking shit as usual, true. But I've said this time and again. Some people's random talking is not as fun or entertaining to listen to as some other people's. Which is why every once in a while I think about it a lot. About the kind of stuff I put out. Because even if I'm going to put stuff on YouTube eventually, it's going to be me talking nonsense. But I want that nonsense to be fun to listen to. I don't want to hear cap from people. Because it's happened a lot. I know it. A lot of people will just say things just to be nice. To appear nice. But I don't care. Like, I actually want it to be like fun to listen to. And it's why I'm not making anything yet. Because I feel like I actually have to like come with some stuff in mind while saying it. Otherwise, I'll have to cut out so much stuff in between it if I'm going to take it out of streams itself, right? We'll see. We'll see. But for the most part, there is that. There's a lot of people who just like talk. But I can't really like sit and watch them anymore. It's really fucking boring. Other t-shirt, it's a good type of way to dang. I don't want mine. I don't want mine. Yeah, I have like I bought like 3 of these at one time. And they're like really good. Dude, you should see these shirts on Ask. They're so good. There's more than one though. What are you talking about, Gromy? Do you mean this type of song or... I don't know. Ooh, yeah. I basically got this in the middle of my happy face. There's also the only thing that fears you later. I'll go check them out then. Because I know the only thing that fears you. I haven't listened to it myself. But I have heard the song randomly played in like edited videos and all that. Meat Hook I've never heard, so I'll check that out as well. The song's alright. That's all good. There was, yeah. Gromy mentioned it. Gromy is like half on the nail with this. Alright, let me continue watching this then.
Right? They're
Are they?
Yeah, they share like the models and stuff. So
Yo Mostly is awesome. It's pretty good music.
Make them dance to like cute Japanese sweet songs and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute, and I just kept clicking.
Man, we've literally like gone full circle. We've reverted back to like the Miku days now.
Yeah,
where you'd have all like the old OG MMDs of like the Miku characters.
Oh, the Vocaloid era.
The Vocaloid MMDs.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude,
oh my god.
That was so big back then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, we
I feel
somehow
so
Genshin's brought that like fucking phase back.
The game
now.
is
I
fucking
didn't know.
playthrough of an awesome album. Oh shit, that's wild. That's pretty wild.
Yeah,
So is Genshin your first gacha game?
Oh.
You can say it.
Okay, so I've played lots of gacha games and I stopped because I have a problem.
Yeah.
I played Summoner's War for a bit.
Oh no.
That's notorious.
Dude, Queen got me into fucking Summoner's War. I was like, bro.
I'm like, oh, this looks really fun. Let me try.
I've never played
And I
Cookie Run Kingdom
installed
though.
it,
I
and I'm
watched a
like,
bunch of people
I
play
need
it.
to
I've never
find
played it
the
myself.
cookies, and I just
I know Cosmic played it a lot. Like I used to watch him play it. I was like, bro.
What's the most you've spent?
And then I installed the game, but I never
Let's
actually
just
played it.
say that I spent more than what they paid me.
Yeah, I used to watch Cosmic play it a lot.
I was about to ask.
So I installed the game, but I never actually played the game.
You're like obligated.
So
to
I
play
uninstalled it
and
after
you're
like a
gonna
few
get
weeks.
really into it.
I basically paid back the money that they paid me.
It's like a circular economy,
It's
right?
terrible.
That's how it works.
That's just money laundering.
Yeah.
At this point.
I stopped spending money. Like I stopped playing because
Yeah.
I had to. I
Yeah.
uninstalled like Cookie Run and Genshin.
Yeah.
I find that the best way to make sure I never play a gacha game is for
Just
me.
don't uninstall it.
Well, yeah, but if I promote it, they give you like a cracked account, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it just ruins the game.
It
Because
does.
then you're like, well, I have everything.
Yeah.
And now
I
there's no
agree
point in
with
me
you.
getting my credit card out
Yeah.
and spend.
They're
And I don't
very
want to play this
good
game.
at like enticing you to like look at all those Genshin character demos.
I
Yeah.
believe they have like tons of people's jobs to just find out what will make you most addicted.
And it's very well done, to be fair. Like the characters are beautiful, the sound, music, everything. Like I'm not a Genshin shill, I swear, but like it's just really pretty. Like
Yeah.
the
I mean,
It is a
aesthetics
good
are
looking
Yeah, I mean,
game.
like I think there's a lot of good things about Genshin, but I'm also like an ex-Genshin player. I've also got out. I've been.
I
like,
just rolled and never
playing
opened the game
Genshin
again.
for
Nice.
now. I'm very happy.
recently-
Steal and Danny's friend request. What are you talking about?
I'm 1 year sober from
I'm
Genshin.
Cookie Run.
1 year sober from Genshin.
I recently reinstalled it.
Oh,
No, because they have this like rhythm game that
Oh.
came out, that drum thing, and I love rhythm.
You need to come to
games.
more of these therapy sessions.
I feel like I played it and I just never really like got into it. I kind of just played around and I kind of had a little bit of fun, but
Yeah.
it never really hooked me.
I do
Same.
think like the world of Genshin like surpasses like with the actual game. Like people
Yeah.
like cosplaying it, drawing it,
Mm.
Yeah.
covering
Right.
music. All of that is
Yeah.
like way stronger.
Yeah, the community is
The
insane.
community is crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
the
really
community
enjoy
is crazy, and it's like a really like tight knit, like cool community from what I've
It's
seen as
not
well.
tight knit
And
by
yeah,
any
but,
shown.
like, well, I think what got me into Genshin, or what sold me on Genshin, was actually just I don't know, the feeling it gave you. Like it's like the combination of just like the landscape and like the music was like so fucking beautiful, and like you didn't.
I
really get
actually
that in
never
the
played
first
Genshin
area,
for the
but when you
music
discovered
though.
Liyue,
To be
oh my
fair,
God.
for the most part, I played it just because of the open world aspect. I just want to like run around, climb shit, and jump off shit, and like fucking die, right? But there's only so much of that you can do in like 3 months before you get bored of it. Right? It was always like fun, like just shooting off a character off the. You can just clip off the edge of a cliff and like just fall like several feet away. Music is good. That's a bonus for me. Some of the music is good. I'm not going to say all of the music is good. Like in some of the beginning scenes were really cool. Some of them were kind of drab. But I like that scene where they introduced Diluc for the first time in Shalaya, right? Where he runs past Kaya and all that. I think that was really cool. They explained Breath of the Wild, yeah. But you don't pay for Genshin. And I don't have a Switch. Right? So the next time someone comes and tells me it's a Breath of the Wild ripoff, I'm like, bro, you get me a fucking Breath of the Wild and a Switch, man. I'll fucking play it right here and now for you. Until then, you know what? I'm not even gonna play Genshin. What am I talking about? This fucking garbage dog shit piece of fucking shit design serpent at last word abyss actually making me quit on its own. Oof. Oof, Grommy, not like this. Dude, you know the worst part, Grommy? The worst part about the ruined serpent in the abyss is that you don't have like that one mechanic, right? That you used to like stagger lock it. That you have in the chasm. And because you can't time its stagger lock, you can't DPS it down like you would normally. Also, what's up, Guava? Welcome to stream. Been a while. Hope you're doing good. So it wasn't too bad. It's not too bad. It's fucking untargetable or running away. Yeah, it moves around a lot. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. If you stay still, then he has 5 mil HP, yeah. But you'd much rather want to DPS it when you're able to DPS it than when you're not able to DPS it at all, right? Does that enemy, I swear to God, dude, they're just trying to make Abyss really annoying. Which is why the other day, here's what I told. I don't know where I said this, but I said it somewhere. I said, Dude, make the abyss close to fucking impossible for everyone. Right? Make it so hard that the only people who will be able to get a full 36 stars are the whales. And anyone who's not a whale or like really good at the game will struggle with it. And these guys, there'll finally be an endgame that whales are satisfied with, right? It's designed to be annoying. It's annoying anyway. Now make it like fucking impossible. If you want to be that annoying, make it extra annoying, right? I'm not doing it all over again for 50 primo. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Dude, sounds like a nightmare. Dude, what are you talking about? Dude, I've been in the thing with like a full geo team and all this. The rest of the chamber is annoying though. The rest of the floor is annoying though. With like a mono geo team is the only issue. Right. But my Zhongli Ito can like probably do it without issue.
Well, that's when the game actually got like good for me, you know?
Well, like, but that's the exact reason. Those are the exact reasons why I just opted to play Breath of the Wild over Genshin.
Breath of the Wild's fantastic.
Because it's like it's the exact same feeling, but in my opinion, the gameplay's just way more fun.
It is.
Yeah.
But
And I think that's a big reason why I
Cute
just
girls.
stopped. I'm like
Breath of the
Cute
Wild is
Girls
also like a
almost got
completed
me.
game.
They almost got me until I saw the
there.
price tag.
But
and
yeah,
I was
I've
like,
already completed Breath of the Wild, and I don't know when the fuck Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. It just feels like nice little niche, you know, because Genshin is like infinite content.
Plus, like technically, I could have brought Breath of the Wild. I would have effectively spent lesser money than Genshin. I could have also got a Switch in the process, which would have also been like cheaper than Genshin, but here we are. I just could Genshin and start Breath of the Wild. Dude, I should like save for a Switch. But I want to like save for so much shit. Like right now, I can't really spend money here and there, right? Like, I'm doing like this gifting sub things with like channel points now. But that's because there's not a lot of you guys who actually actively watch me. So I know the only people who will have points here on this channel will probably be like Nia, Gromy, Sam, Chrome. I'm pretty sure Kenzie has like enough points. I know Becca has enough points, but she's not going to spend it. Like even though she's not as active now, she probably has like way too many points already at this point. Who else? There's not that many people who actually drop by to lurk as much anymore. KitKat 100% has enough like points. I see the man drop by all the fucking time. Save for the Switch and Genshin, you ditch. Huh? What? What are you talking about, Guava? How much does Switch cost? $300? Yeah, I can't. I don't know, $300. Baka has a lot of points. Does Baka have a lot of points? I mean, he does lurk a lot, but I'm not really sure. It's still 300. That's what it said when I typed it. It said 300. Now, if I want to buy it from Amazon itself, which I'm not sure if it'll be cheaper, Amazon.in. It's 26,490. Basically more expensive in India by like $30, but a big fucking deal. Or it's cheaper now. It's never really been cheap. I don't think Nintendo really does that to like its products. It always stays like that same point. For because import taxes, at least when I bought it, dude, I'd much rather like get someone from the US to like get it for me. I have relatives there. My dad has colleagues there. I'll most likely move to the US like when I get if I'm able to get a job there, because it's going to be very convenient for me to like just move back to the US. Right? Because I told you I'm like a US citizen, right? It's going to be very, very convenient for me to just like move back there without issue. Right, I can say the same for the UK as well, because I already have like the citizenship for like US. I can basically like move out of like India at the very least very conveniently without an issue. There's then. 400 euros was roughly the same in USD. Oof. Go for 23k and 4k for Breath of the Wilds, 27k in total. Yeah, it'll be fairly interesting. I mean, what is the word? Expensive. I wanted to like get the Switch so I could play like Mario Kart with like people though. That my main goal is to play Mario Kart with people. It's gonna be more fun with them. However, speaking of Mario Kart, I also want to like. I'm sure I've spoken about this game before. It's called Disney Speedstorm, which is basically a Mario Kart, but with Disney characters. It looks really good. It looks really good. So I'm looking forward to like playing this. It's very fancy. It comes out on PC. I'm looking forward to playing this. So I already pre-registered on all this because they have like a whole thing going on. I visited this page a month ago to show people on Steam. Steam and Epic Games. It's most likely going to be free with skins costing money. Yeah, free to download. It's free to download. We'll most likely have a battle pass to get like skins for cars and shit. But it's basically Mario Kart. And it's going to be free. We can all play this game as long as you guys have a PC. I don't know when it's going to come. But there's already been several betas. And the game basically looks complete already. I watched XQC play it. And it looks really good. I want a person who want to play this game. I want to play this game with people. It's going to be hella fucking fun. I'm gonna go hell too, but my parents will let me. Oh, dude, if I get a job, my parents can't say no to it. So I can just like leave the moment I get it. You switch online to play Mario Kart, which costs $20 a year. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. That's like the only issue I have with the Switch. Because I'm waiting for Disney Speedstorm instead. Because it's gonna be free, right? No one can have an issue with playing the game since it's free. Right?
Content. Well, it's not really infinite content, but you know, it makes you feel like it for the longest time. But then you realize it becomes like a part-time job.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're addicted. You know,
anything that'll stop me from playing League, I'll take it.
League isn't that bad, I swear.
Cool.
Do you still play League often?
Not often.
Why do you still want to play it?
It's like your ex-girlfriend.
Nice.
Okay. So you're in an abusive relationship.
It's not abusive.
Oh, they're like getting harsher by the years. Online subscription was so dumb, man.
I miss them.
Like, bro, we paid for the product. Just give us the shit.
Home, dude.
But what are you gonna do about it? It's not like any of them are like help. Also India, and they said not before PhD. Ooh. Yeah, so my parents just said do your bachelor's here. If you want to do masters and stuff, you can go abroad. But I'm not dealing with it. Netflix somehow getting worse every day. I will never ever pay for Netflix, dude. Like Prime is one thing because my parents pay for it anyway. I just like yoink the account from them. But like Netflix, I will never pay for. Wow. Especially after recent shit.
The servers suck.
Yeah, and also no one really plays
no
it.
One plays it.
No one plays it.
I don't think League is popular in Japan.
It's I think the least popular server, but the people on the server are just from China and Korean, like smurfing.
Right. Oh, that's sad.
So like you don't get a game, and then when you get a game,
they're getting ahead of themselves for sure. Yeah, because like in the past, it worked out for them, but right now they're just trying to like be like, oh yeah, you guys don't know what you're talking about. We're the experts here.
You know,
it's basically their attitude towards it, which is very weird.
Like really rude to each other. Like the different types of Asians. I've noticed this.
Yes. And when this and when a server is full of people not from that country to just like take over that country, it becomes a toxic cesspool. You think like any other League server is toxic? It's nothing compared to the Japanese servers.
So Emily and Didus just moved to Japan, and Didus still wants to play League. And he's been sending me screenshots of like all his chat logs from the game, and it's just full on, just like people going at it, like arguing.
No, like it's like no one on the Japanese
average League experience.
Japanese.
I have never seen Japanese in the. It's always Chinese or English.
English. Wow. Well, yeah, that would kill my desire too.
Yeah. So I was kind of like, I'm kind of over this. So I just played.
What else do we have? Let me search around.
I like TFT.
I know a bunch of Nux videos came out. In probably like.
Trying to get a
we look at this.
Discussing anime with others. Discussing favorite anime with others. True. What did you say about Gintama? What did you say about Gintama? Did you say that the first 70 episodes were boring? God damn it! Doctor, congrats. The done successfully. Credit card declines. Doctor. No. Put it back. Put it back.
Interesting.
Oh lord. Not live. Let's see what it is. An illustrated guide to ESRBE. Mature.
Okay.
No! No! I can never unsee that. Genie wants a cat. Damn it, Mark, you aren't listening. A woman can be a MILF if she doesn't have kids. There's no such thing as MILF energy. Don't be stupid and bring your Dungeons and Dragons bullshit into this. A MILF without kids has and always will be called a cougar. Thank you, Omni-Man, for spitting facts. God! Can I
What is happening in this subreddit?
Pet. This is the most wholesome thing I've ever seen in my life. By the way, petting, actually underrated, I have to say. I always thought it was like a weeb thing.
I'm scared, bro. There's so much weird shit happening. I think it's because he left his subreddit unattended for like weeks on end. People are just like posting random shit.
Do I have COVID or a clean ass? Younger brother, good question.
Good question. Yeah, my dad did also say that. Good question.
Oh, that's actually amazing. I love this meme. This is such a good meme. Do I have COVID or a clean ass? I'm gonna send this to Oompaville, actually. That's how much I like this meme. This is like an Oompaville meme. Without a doubt. Let me send it to Oompy right now. He's probably sleeping because he's in Texas. Hell approved! Oompy will like this meme. I'm telling you, I know my Oompy. He will like this meme. Mostly because he has a stinky ass and he couldn't taste anything for weeks.
Interesting.
Love that. I can't help but have feelings for him knowing that he already has you. Why couldn't I have just been satisfied with being his friend? Could this woman be...
Dude, I started watching Rent a Girlfriend season 2 as well because season 2 started, right? Season 2 started and I've been watching it. How is the main character such a shit? I don't understand. I don't get it. But every single time I see a character like that, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening? Hello, excuse me, why? But yeah, season 2 is a little interesting, but that's about it. Speaking of which, when does the new Classroom of the Elite episode come out? Because I've been watching that as well recently, which is also like really fun.
All the people.
I can't wait for a whole week for a new episode, man. Feels bad, man.
Early internet be like, why is it not safe for work? The slow pixel. That's actually really funny. No, it died. Oh god, that's really funny. I like that theme. Life is not Waku Waku. Spike's Family will be releasing its 12th episode next Saturday. It'll be the last episode until later this year.
Ooh.
Teacher your friend how to eat a sub. This is gonna be a blow meme, isn't it? How did I know? How did I know? How am I so smart?
Is it tomorrow? Oh, it's tomorrow then. I guess that's fine. Yeah, tomorrow night then I'll end up watching it.
No, you're probably wondering.
Yeah, I fell off somewhere in the manga. I know I see people are not enjoying it.
If your commentary
Rent a Girlfriend.
I am leaving
So,
it here to entertain.
in all honesty, I know season 1 blew up and a lot of people spoke about it. Even though no one liked the main character. Season 2, I didn't even know was like airing until like Jelly spoke about it having continuation. I thought the story got over at season 1. I thought the story got over at season 1 because they didn't even show that there was going to be continuity. I thought the story is done there. But season 2 just continued off and I was like, cool. So that happened. Kind of useless. Classroom of the Elite is really good. Classroom of the Elite is actually a really good story. I know even Weeb likes it a lot. I think it's like one of his like favorite anime as well. He said he's like read the light novel and all that. I have not touched any of the light novels for any of this. But I am enjoying it a lot. I generally enjoy the setting of the whole story and all this. It's pretty fun. But yeah. If it's coming out tomorrow, I'll definitely watch it tomorrow.
While I check the message I just received. Yeah, are you being entertained right now? I hope so. Alright, I answered the message. We are all good to continue in the direction that
No, it's
is
cool enough,
forward.
but at least the JP fans are engaging with it enough for to get a second season. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Alright, what other memes do we got? Oh my god, it's another one.
I mean, if the concept of a rental girlfriend existed, would anyone go for it? I'm sure people would go for it.
Yes.
Like, it's just purely platonic.
Aim high.
Take me out on a date, girls thing.
IRS!
Not food. Yeah, I know you meant good. I was fucking with you.
Dude, if you haven't watched our Keemstar episode on the Some Ordinary podcast, you are actually missing out, bro. Actually missing out. he blamed the American economy going down on cancel culture. And like
Nice.
It seriously. It was one of the funniest things.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, bro.
I'm gonna tweet this at Keemstar actually. I don't want to DM him. It's too funny. Oh, what do I reply this to? That is the question. I'll just tweet it. And I'm gonna crop the iFunny thing. Yeah. Yo, Keemstar! Muda!
Boom, Pavel. Wonderful.
Yeah!
Good
And
shit.
now we wait. Keemstar, I'll appreciate that. Well, the
Concept actually does exist. Ironically enough. Really? No, it doesn't.
that ghosted me.
You can even rent a parent or random stranger. Quit your job. Why?
No! It's like, ha, get it? It's fun. No, it's not funny.
Wait. How do you rent a random stranger to quit your job for you? Also, where's your money going to be? You're paying someone to like get rid of your money. I know you can rent a friend and stuff, but not like a relationship and all that stuff, Ryan. But interesting. Even that I've only heard of like in Japan itself. I've never really heard of it like anywhere else. I don't know how it's going to be received worldwide.
No one saw this and was like,
Like in
"Ah,
different
it's
countries.
funny. What was she actually watching? No one looked into this and saw that the comedy was the little girl popping up to watch the thing and then being scared because she saw something that she... No! People like this for other reasons entirely. God, Booba literally controls the internet. Literally controls the internet.
In Japan, yeah, I've heard of it in Japan. Like, dude, they straight up put it on like the news and stuff, right? I remember in NHK when they showed it once, I was like, hello? Is this real? Is it like a fucking skit in the middle?
So sad. I always ask my barber for a simply
How do you get a haircut like that bad?
4AC over 2A. That's what I always want, gamers. That's what I always want. I want some quadratic formula haircuts. Me, Grandma, do you know what love means? Grandma, I think it means lots of love. Me. Sure thing. Sure thing. My favorite meme is, you know how like the skull emoji? My favorite old people text is, you know the skull emoji? How it means like I'm laughing my head off, like I'm laughing to death? Like, I'm dead from laughing? Like when
Wait,
people are like,
is that what the skull emoji is?
that's my
What's the event? Why can't I skip a dog shit conversations? Grommy?
Explaining how they're not massive.
You now know why I didn't stream any of the event from Genshin. This is why I didn't stream any of it. Do you know what I did, Grommy? I clicked the autoplay and I started watching something else. And whenever I heard the dialogue cut off, every once in a while when I checked back into the game, I walked around to the next dialogue and I just continued auto fucking playing. Does haircut exist? Yeah, surprisingly. Pause the game, writing on black screen what's happening in a fucking video game? Yeah. I don't know. You know the worst part? You can't skip the black shit. You wanna know what's worse? There's text on a black screen that says click to continue. But if you click it, it doesn't continue. And after it disappears, it continues. I can't wait for you to see all of this bullshit, Grommy.
And don't like being abused just that she's cute. Ah, Tsundere fans. Yandere enthusiasts. Kudere supporters when their wife who doesn't give a frick about that.
Oh yes, me and Athena.
Anime is conditioning us to like psychopaths.
It's like maybe annoying.
Every time.
Everyone has to through his garbage. Dude. So I saw Yock's tweet the other day, right? Where he tweeted, surely I'm not going to procrastinate and do this in the last few days when it comes to the event. I cannot wait to see his reaction when he actually does the entire fucking event if he's doing it in the last few days. Come here to say hi, it's all good, Chrome. Welcome in. Hope your days are going well. Hope your class is going well and shit. Wait, it's a fucking Sunday. Do you have classes? It's all good, Chrome. Hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks for stopping by. But I want to see what Zoka's reaction is going to be. He's going to be like, no unskippable dialogue, no unskippable scenes, utter garbage bullshit fucking dialogue. It's going to be funny. Net oof, go up and not like this. I'm gonna mute the game and let it play in the background. Yeah, I just like leave it on autoplay.
My son, your son. Ah! I love this meme. Wait. This meme is so good. Why is this meme so good? Why is this meme so good? Why is this meme so good? How is this the best meme of the day? Can you explain to me how this is the best meme I've seen so far today? This wins Meme of the Day award. It's really funny. And dark. Dark and funny. Can't wait to get canceled by nationalists. Wait, I have to send this. God, why do I keep seeing memes and I'm like, I have to send it to my friends. My friend must see this meme. This is an Oompy meme. This is an Oompy meme.
It's back, I think. Welcome back, welcome back.
Gets a boyfriend. Yor gets a boyfriend. Yuri. Ah! Kane. Those who know. Those who don't. Those who don't know. Those who know. I don't know. I don't know. What's the reference? I'm out of the loop. No! Forget the year. Read today's date. I don't know. It was 21 days ago. Was that 420? 420. Hilarious. Waifus with mixed genetics are the best. Raccoon girls, wolf girls, fox girls, dog girls, cat girls, bunny girls, house girls, dino girls, snack girls, dick girls. Oh, I don't know if that's mixed Alright. Sure. This is Requiem.
Nice.
Love that. Despite how overly sexualized darkness is, if I had to sleep with one of the code Supergirls, it would definitely be Aqua. Who the F starts a conversation like that? I just said that seems like a perfectly normal conversation starter, I'd say. Alright. As a conversation starter.
That was very fun 2 years later, and resetting the floor still doesn't reset your fucking abilities. Cooldown. Oof.
Get themselves
Oof.
insta-arrested by
That's kind of dumb.
Megaman, despite being best girl. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.
My leg is stuck. My leg got stuck. Damn, people are still like putting spoilers over the final boss of Sunbreak. I wonder if they did the same thing for Iceborne, but I don't really think they did. So I don't know. Alright, this video from yesterday, which I forgot to watch.
Welcome to new Nuxanor video. I'm excited to be pumping out content for you guys again. You asked me to do more. If anime makes me laugh, I lose.
But why is this part 1?
What are they doing in anime? If it makes me laugh, I lose. Submit some anime compilations you want me to react to. Let me know some stuff. I'm having fun on this channel. Honestly, it's just a pleasure to spend time with y'all without needing to worry about actually making good content. You know what I'm saying? I can make crap content like everyone else and put it on Nuxanor. That's what
Wonderful.
life is all about.
Just quit 5-head, damn near. Not like this. Part 1 because anime isn't funny, so it's going to be infinite part series. Oh, interesting, interesting.
Poked him in the eyes. Oh my god. Will not laugh. Laughter will not be had here. As a man who's never laughed before. No, that was really funny. Oh my god, that was really funny. That was really funny.
Well, the video's over.
I'm not gonna survive this compilation. No, Maki's dead. She's literally dead. Based Maki. Based Maki. Every party.
I'm very close just quitting. But I feel like a lot as well.
Mouth.
Like if I utterly feel tired from just playing it, I'll obviously drop in. That's kind of sort of what I did PSO2. The thing is, every once in a while, if I feel like playing the game, I can always like just play it again. Right? So I've been like dropping it on and off again. Same with Honkai and stuff. I just like play it. I don't feel like playing it, I just stop playing it. If I feel like playing it again because something new came to the game, I'll pick it up again. I'll play it for like a while. If I enjoy it, I'll play it. If I don't enjoy it, I'll just stop playing it. Right? I don't want to burn myself out at any game. The reason I play Genshin is because it's already become part of my routine. So it doesn't matter to me.
度からじゃねえか。おいらの方がまだ持ってる。あれ？おいらの財布。
Nice.
ねえ、なんで？
Gintama.
I love Gintama so much. It's my favorite anime. I love Gintama so much. I have to rewatch Gintama. How did I not remember this?
それの金。
Oh my god. Okay, now let me.
I want to watch Gintama. We'll all watch along next week then.
Sad background and like.
You know, I want to rewatch it. I already watched all of it though. So I won't be in any rush to like binge it or anything. I can just watch it with you guys if you guys want. But I'll do it over the weekend because I know a lot of you guys aren't like free or like the weekdays itself. Fuck, I can't do it next week though. So I won't be here from like Friday for about a week. So like from like this Friday till like the next Saturday, I think. I won't be able to stream anything, won't be on Discord or like anywhere at all because I have to go to my fucking native. I'm getting dragged to like 3 different places. There's that. Feels bad, man. I wonder what I'll do. I'll probably get like Weeb or like Kisari or someone to do my dailies for me if they wanna. Yeah, I don't think Kisari is gonna do it. I'll ask Weeb.
It's an exception. It's an exception. It's you laugh, you lose unless you last the Gintama. That's the rule.
It's a long anime to commit to. We can always watch it randomly, man. It's not like we have to like sit and complete it. There's like fucking what 200 something episodes, 300 episodes.
It's not fair. Why is this compilation so good?
There's a lot of episodes, but they're all good.
And it's one of my favorite scenes in anime. God damn it. Why am I such a weeb? I can't stop. I have to know.
Nice. Oh look, well, exam over. Have fun, Sam. Have fun. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I'll sleep. It's all good, Sam. I'll probably like raid after this video as well. I'll just talk for like a while before we go somewhere else.
I love this scene too. Dude, this compilation like has all of my favorite anime scenes in it. It like got together a lot of bangers.
But have fun, Sam. All the best for your exam tomorrow.
If you haven't seen this before, I hope you're ready for an awakening. A sexual awakening the likes of which you've never experienced before. Yeah, baby. And it's only getting started. And this isn't California. By the way, there is an actual, not Virginia. There is an actual problem in Virginia. When Pavel taught me about this, he's from Virginia. This is brilliant. In Virginia, apparently, since
I don't know how many mother come back to Netflix. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Actually drink this crap, like to get high.
I think like once Netflix gets rid of something, it is gone forever. This is a good idea. Well, go for it as well, Guava. It's all good.
No, they skipped the better part. I can't believe they've done this. This is the worst end. I was gonna say this is the best compilation I've ever seen. It is no longer the best compilation I've ever seen. Anime girl turns into car. Yes. I know I had to spoil it there. Yes.
How I Met Your Mother? Yeah. This is such a weird scene, man. Like, who animated that? I used to watch it on TV. Old. I've never watched it. So many people have said it's like a really good show, but I've never ever watched it.
Oh my god.
Because people have said the same thing about 2.5 Men, but I didn't enjoy 2.5 Men. I thought the show was kind of weird.
反応がないわね。犯人は留守かしら。脱出しなきゃ。また何かに当たった。誘拐犯？戻ってきたの？
An epic battle. A battle of wit. A skilled battle. And she's losing. She's losing to a chair. If only Hassan's chair on his streams would be this entertaining, he would actually have transformative reaction content. That was a joke! That was a joke!
Good shit. If only Hassan's chair could be this entertaining. I don't know who holds up. I enjoyed it back then, but I was also like 15. I liked it throughout the series. The ending though was kind of disparaged. Disparaged. Oh god. Not like this. Why did he met the mother and then got over?
That's a good clip. I love this scene. I love this scene. I made Deji dub this.
Alright, I remember when Deji fucking dubbed this. This is the funniest shit. It was so bad.
I reacted to my video of making Deji dub this scene. I don't know if you know that. I love this so much. Don't laugh. But it's a good scene. And he keeps going like the geek chariot. Ready? Yeah, baby. So.
What a good scene,
Did you
dude.
know I made Deji dub that scene and KSI reacted to me making Deji dub that scene? That is a true story and it's part of my lore.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
There
good.
is some good lore in this
VA is so good. Actually, so good.
悪いけど手貸してもらえる？
すいません、今僕左肩外れてるもんで。僕はこの通り骨折してるんで。
His arm is broken. He can't help them. He can't help them because his arm is broken. And his shoulder just. I love Gintama. I may have laughed, but we remember the rule. You laugh, you lose, unless you laugh at Gintama. That is the rule. That's the motto. Gintama is the exception. Yeah. God, I love that show.
それならさあさっきの子猫みたいに私を助けてくださいにゃー助けてにゃー
困った子猫ちゃんだ。
え？なんです？
Unlucky. You went cold? Yeah, I guess so. I really had to watch Gintama. You know what? If you want to watch it, Romy, go for it. Go for it.
I am dying of cringe. I am literally dying of cringe.
It's so loud.
I am literally dying of cringe. I am literally dying of cringe. All of the humor that I have experienced until now slowly weakening me. Weakening my mind, lowering my defenses. Eventually, I would be overcome. That was all undone by that last clip, which is
Interesting.
literally reminding me why weebs have why there's a stigma against weebs.
True.
I remember now.
Weeks out.
Yeah, strangler. Murder. Murder that child. That's right.
知ってんのこのバカ部長みんな優しな足跡筋骨ら
I was rooting for the wrong side. I was rooting for the wrong side.
Minus IQ, unlucky, unlucky indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
悪魔よ悪魔の姿をした少女が突然何かを飛ばしてきたのよせっかくだから借りちゃおうか野崎くんも入って入ってちょっと待ってこれってもしかして早い画像どうしよう周りから見たらカップルに見えちゃったりするのかなハマってる
ハマってるよ。さくら、カザ。
ナイスバディになる予定だからグラビアもいけるしみゆちゃんならバラエティとかで人
Such
気
a
出
bad
る
message to show
特技
children.
だな
Idol culture is so corrupt. I know I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that because I have to praise idols. Because everyone seems to do that, but it is so corrupt. I know this scene also! No! You got this! Grace.
He's dead.
And she died! It just cuts right to her funeral!
Wonderful. Damn, I want a clip of that now. Yeah, she fucking died.
I knew she like failed the backflip. I forgot that it actually cut to her funeral like
That'll be good.
Damn it, I laughed. Well, god damn it, I laughed. Frick. I guess I have to do another one of these. As per the rule, I laugh. I have to do another one of these reacting to anime compilation things, so send me some.
I mean, he laughed like several
Don't
times
laugh at those because I have no laugh
throughout the
in my
course of the
soul.
video, though. So good over it. But it's all good. I think I'll end here as well. I think I've just been feeling very sleepy because I did a lot of stuff today. So yeah. I'll stream tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyways, Smoj. Yeah, Smoj. Anyways, time. But yeah. Oh, wonderful. So good. Right. And yeah. Either tomorrow or the day after we'll stream. I'll let you guys know. Monster Rise or Risk Rain 2 or Yakuza 0, or if I feel like it, maybe more Just Chatting. We'll see, I guess. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Anyway, I have someone in mind who we could raid. However, I don't know if she's gonna go on for like a while longer. But anyway, I've been talking about her for like a while anyway, so I might as well send you guys there. Right, if you guys haven't followed her already, now's your chance. Alright. Wait a second. Meow is also live. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. I'll probably be like just vibing there anyway. What a roll Yoi Mia for me. I mean, I guess so if you really want me to, Nia. But I don't know if I'll do it on stream or like at all. I'll see though. I'll worry about it later when we get to that bridge. Because what do you say? I don't know if I'll stream it again. Like I'll let me do rolls, but it's not gonna be like that long. Right. Anyway, cool. I'll catch you guys around. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow or day after, but I'll let you guys know. Again, like I said, I'll be like on like a whole ass break for like another week. Because I won't be in the city, I won't have internet, so I can't really do anything like past like a certain point. Right? So I want to stream at least like twice or thrice this stream, this week before I leave. Right? That's about it. Right, as usual, thanks for everyone who stopped by. Much for each and every single one of you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in Drive stream. And I'll catch you guys in next stream, I guess. So yeah, see you guys around. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Right, that's about it. See ya.